Out to El Ron over here. Couldn't make a show. It's insane. They
Mhm.
tagged me in last minute, man. You know, we gotta do what we
Literally.
gotta do, bro. You feel me? But we here. We back with another one. We got Mars, Chill, and Damo in the building. Tickets should be joining us soon. How y'all feeling today, man?
Let's do it. Crazy slate of games last night. Dub C was able to join us. You know how Dub C is. You know, Dub kind of is one of them people who kind of rolls out of bed and he's ready to rock and roll. He don't really need to
Mm,
stretch or nothing like that. He's just ready to get it on.
I never believed in warm ups. Never did. I
Just
just
get
go
to it.
out there. I'll get warmed up as soon as I'm in the match. You feel me? It is what it is. My coach used to get mad at me all the time, but I had winning records, so it is what it is. Um, I'm very upset with you actually, though, and I'm very upset with you and Ticket. I'm gonna wait for Ticket because y'all. I heard
Me?
that y'all. Oh yeah. You
Okay.
specifically. I
Okay.
heard you guys was getting at Ron yesterday for Tyrese Haliburton. It's just so disappointing coming from you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Now understand what we were doing and understand why we was doing it. Okay, because I think the energy you getting is Tyrese Halliburton is whack. No, I never felt like that about him. Never felt like he was whack. Never felt like he sucked. Never felt like he wasn't good enough. But if we're going to talk about him, like Ron said, I expected him to do this. I expected him to, I kind of expected him to perform a certain way. Well, you can't talk out of both sides of your mouth. You can't tell me that this dude is this and then tell me that you expected him to fold. No, those two things don't work. If he is this dude that you think he is, then you have to stand on that as opposed to, I think he can be this, which is what I think. I don't think he's there yet. I think he's on his way to being there. That's why I said I feel like in the next 2 years, like we're gonna have a serious conversation about him legit being the best league guard in the game in the next 2 years. I think it's gonna be legit, but I don't feel like he's there yet because this is his first full season starting. I mean, he was hurt last year, so he missed a lot of games. This is actually the first full season that he's been able to start. And on top of that, throughout the tournament, he's looked really good. The biggest game, the Lakers schemed against him, and it worked. That doesn't
But you
take
don't give
away.
it. You don't give him no credit for because in this first half it was really bad for him, but he was adjusting to it in the second half, and he was doing a lot of high pick and rolls, and he was
Mm-hmm.
finding a lot of his teammates specifically, especially in the second
Right,
half, and hit some shots. So the Lakers just did something that caught him off guard, and that's something
right,
you look in great players for them to adjust, and he was
right.
adjusting to that in the second half. I think the first half was really bad for him. I think the size was really bothering him.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Cam Reddish is amazing on defense. That just needs to get talked about even more,
Right.
bro. That dude's insane. Um, but yeah, I thought he adjusted and things like that happened. And if we're gonna talk about things like, I think you guys were talking about the postseason. It's not like everyone has a great game in the postseason, and a
No, they don't.
tournament, and in a tournament where he was playing very well and it was a playoff setting for the majority of the time, bro. I mean, this guy deserves a crazy line share of credit. And let's not forget that there's even great NBA players that perform terrible in the last moment, in the last
Mm-hmm.
game sevens, but they're
Yeah,
still
we've seen
great
it.
players because of the consistency. You
We
feel me?
have seen it. Now we have seen it. And that adjustment that you talked about, the reason why that adjustment doesn't work is because at that point when he was trying to make the adjustment, I felt like the Lakers had complete control of that game. I never felt like that at any point during that game that they were out of that game. They had complete control of that game. With that being said, that was largely due to what they did to Tyrese Haliburton early, which is why I said, because he's young, he hasn't seen anything like that. That's why I'm not ready to talk about him as highly as I do about Luka, about Steph Curry, because I've seen these dudes in the postseason do what they've done. I've seen that. And because this was a playoff setting, of course, this ain't the playoffs, but it was a playoff setting, and it was something that you could look forward to, like, all right, this is what it's going to look like. Is this him moving forward? I'm not sure that this is him, but I'm not going to say, yo, he's Luka good. He's Steph Curry good. I'm not doing that yet. I do think he's fantastic, but I don't think he's there yet. Not yet.
You know what's insane about you brought up Stephen Curry? The insane part about it, the man is shooting Stephen Curry efficiency
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time diming you 12 assists. So I don't think he's there yet either. But is he on that, probably entering that tier below? 1,000%. And that's the main issue I need people to understand. This man is having 27, or I think from last night, 26 a game on Stephen Curry efficiency while diming 12 assists. Even Curry wasn't even doing that in his prime. Curry was never capable of doing 12 assists.
Well, he was never that. I think 8-9 assists was his peak in terms of a distributor. He was definitely never a double-digit consistent assist guy. Nah, he was never that. And I just feel like with Tyrese Haliburton, I still think that there's a lot more to be desired. And that's not to say that he's not going to get there, right? Because I do think that he's going to get there. I just feel like I got to give him a little bit. I got to give him a little bit more time, but we'll see.
Take it. What you got to say, bro? Because I'm tired of disrespect you be talking about Tyrese too.
What you say, boy?
You heard what I said.
You better fix your face. Who you talking to me, man?
My face is already fixed. I'm here. Are you here? That's what I want to know. Are you here?
We don't do that little wrestling where I'm from. We get to it for you.
Hey, we here, bro. I'm from Trenton, bro.
Hey, look, I know you used to beating up on Mars every day, but I ain't Mars. So, anyways, let me say something to you, dog. Yeah, man, y'all put him on a higher level than what he's supposed to be, bro. Let these young dudes earn something, man. Y'all ain't letting these young guys earn nothing, bro. And y'all part of the problem. He hadn't earned anything, man. Once he start earning it, as far as just, these titles of being playmaker and all this other stuff, like Luka had to earn it, bro. Luka earned it on the court. He earned it with his performances in the playoffs. He earned it by going up against the best teams and giving them that work. We haven't seen this guy do it. It's one thing to do it in the regular season. How many guys we've seen ball out of the regular season and fall apart in the playoffs? We've seen Julius Randle do it all the time. They discredit Julius Randle all the time because he'll play well, be all NBA, all-star, get to the postseason, the man don't even look the same. So, and that's where you make your name. That's where you make your brand. That's where we decide who is superstars and who ain't, right?
I agree. The issue is, I don't think if Rob was doing it, I disagree with him, but I don't think anyone's putting him on the Steph Curry and Luka tier.
Damo said he's a better playmaker than Luka Doncic.
Damo, you said that too?
Yeah.
Oh, you're disgusting.
What I said was, I think he's a better passer, and to me, I attribute passing more so, table setting to playmaking. And if you are one of those people who contribute scoring into playmaking, then yeah, Luka clears because he's a way better scorer, but I don't contribute scoring into playmaking. So I have Reese over Luka, but I can understand the other conversation if you're attributing scoring. That's what I said. But yet again, there's no context being given. We're just going to throw out
I agree with what you said. You said that he was a better playmaker than Luka Doncic. That's cool. I mean, look, we can do without the scoring.
Cam Thomas early. Did Cam Thomas earn it?
We can do without the scoring. We can do without the scoring. We can do without the scoring. I know it's your time of the month right now, but look, we can do without the scoring.
Now you shouldn't spoke on it.
We can do without the scoring. We can do without the scoring. We can do without the scoring, buddy. Don't get mad at me. Your boy got exposed.
You start getting on your knees for those guys, and they didn't earn nothing.
Yeah, your boy got exposed. Your boy ain't good as you thought he was. He ain't stand on business. Stand on business, Damo. Stand on business. Your boy got exposed. You got exposed for hating on Darvin Ham. You got exposed for all this stuff. Darvin Ham exposed you. All these dudes exposed you. Yeah, Darvin Ham really exposed you. He really made you look bad. Yeah. What kind of coach we calling? What kind of coach we calling that? Went to the Western Conference Finals.
What kind of tournament, Damo?
Won the in-season tournament.
He won the in-season tournament. So
I thought you said the NCAA tournament.
Well, Damo did.
What would Damo say that Darvin Ham would have lost the tournament? Oh, Damo would have used that. He'd have used that as a criminal evidence against this man. But
no, I wouldn't have. I picked us to lose because I wanted Reese to win. I thought it would do more for a guy like Reese, and I explained that on this show. Us lose. I thought we would lose. I was hoping we would lose. I didn't want to win this damn thing because I don't see it as that important. I think we have bigger fish to fry. So
hey, Stun in the comment section. Since I'm so boring, unsubscribe and leave right now. Get your subscription up, unsubscribe and leave right now. Leave right now.
Hold
on. We won't miss you because the millions and millions, they still gonna listen to the ticket, baby. So it don't matter what you say. You understand what I'm saying? You cry, dog. It ain't gonna change, baby. You understand what I'm saying? When you're at the top of the mountain, baby, it is what it is. And I'm at the top of the food chain around here, baby. You better believe it.
I think when it comes to, I just want to mention the Tyrese Haliburton thing. I think we can all agree that at this point, I think he is a top 5 point guard in the league the way he's played this year for sure. Now, in terms of putting him in the conversation next to Luka's, you mentioned Steph Curry, definitely need a larger sample size. But I think both sides can be true. So I can understand Ticket and Chill's logic of
No, Jalen. Don't let him off the hook.
No, I'm
Don't let him off the hook.
I'm not letting out the hook. I'm not letting out the hook.
You're letting him off the hook right now.
Damo had an ether for Ticket. Damo had an ether for Ticket. We're talking about Cam Thomas, the best scorer.
I get that. Trust me, I get that. Look, I can appreciate the logic of waiting for these guys to perform in the big moments and wanting to perform in the big moments. And Ticket and Chill in the past, I disagree with it. They put a lot of value in performing in the biggest moments. Especially Ticket, he put a lot of value, and I get that. But Ticket, there have been inconsistencies when you were ready to crown Cam Thomas as the best scoring.
Well, I mean, listen, he was rolling, he was starting, and then he got, hold on. He was rolling, he was starting, and then he got hurt. He got a devastating injury, and that took him out of the lineup. So he was in the starting lineup. He was rolling. He was the man, and then he got a devastating ankle injury and got put out the lineup for about 2.5, 3 weeks. So, and then that's when, and then at that time, Cam Johnson came right back in the lineup. So then he had to come back off the bench. So that's kind of shaking him up a little bit. But he's still averaging 23 points a game this season. So, and I mean, he's getting back into his rhythm. So for me, I don't just look at your points per game. Because, like, for example, let me give you an example. You guys would say KD's more skilled than Giannis, but most of these years, Giannis averaged more points than KD. See what I'm saying? So that points really don't matter when you look at it in certain ways. So I can say, hey, man, I think, for example, you may say LeBron's a better scorer than Kobe. I disagree. LeBron got more points than Kobe. That don't make him a better scorer than Kobe. They said James Harden was a better scorer than Kobe. Hold on. Peep what I'm saying. Because I'm about to game basketball right now. They were saying James Harden was probably the greatest scorer in the history of game basketball. James Harden, to me, ain't a better scorer than Michael Jordan. He ain't a better scorer than Kobe Bryant. He ain't a better scorer than Kevin Durant. So, but he might have the points in some of these seasons, but that don't make him a better scorer. I'm actually looking at the game. I'm looking at how you get your buckets. I'm looking at the ability to put the ball in the rack. I like Cam Thomas because he can do it on all 3 levels. He can break you down. He can score at the rack. He can score in different ways at the rack and difficult ways at the rack. He can hit the mid-range. He got the step back, and he can pull up and hit the 3 ball, and he can rock you to sleep. So it's more than one way to skin a cat. Look at points. So when we talk about these things, when Chilltown talks about playmaking and they talk about Haliburton's assists, we ain't just looking at assists with playmaking. They'll come in here and Mars and Lowe come in here. See, that's why I should have been. That's why I should have
turnovers because
I should have been Chilltown's partner, not fluent, and Chilltown would have won easy against Mars and Lowe. Because see, what I would have did is knocked out all that foolishness they saw John Stockton. Because see, it ain't just about flash. They want it to be about flash when we talk about playmaking. But John Stockton was a damn good playmaker, and I can prove it. And it ain't just because he came down and, he passed the ball and was looking around. No, he was doing it because if you took him out of the game, this shit don't flow the same.
That's fine, but take it. Don't you think the same way Cam Thomas was cooking scoring-wise, dropping those 40-point games, 30-point games nightly, was the same way, if the same way that Haliburton was doing his thing, playmaking and scoring and carrying this team throughout this season?
No, but hold on. No. I look at that different ways because when they were saying he's the best playmaker in the league, I look at what you're doing for everybody else around you. Mm-hmm. I watch guys on the Indiana Pacers put up 140 without him on the court.
Yeah, that was insane. I'm not going to
hold on. So this is why I come with the ether because I watch guys put up 140 when he wasn't even in the game.
I'm sure, but that's
but hold on, Jalen. Let me say this to you. But let me say this to you, Jalen. Let me say this to you. Hold on, Jalen. Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you.
We're not going to talk about that game.
Hold on. But the Mavs ain't doing that without Luka Doncic. Now, you see what I'm saying?
That's not true. They were beating the Utah Jazz with Jalen Brunson on the crew. And Luka was hurt. No, that's not true.
Let me finish, Dub. Wait.
Come on, man.
Wait, Dub. I ain't finished. Wait.
I think he lagged. I stopped talking
about before. Hold on, Dub. I'm grading it off before I seen him with Kyrie Irving. That team wasn't going that team couldn't do nothing without him. Even with Jalen Brunson on the team, they were struggling to score 120 points the times he was on the team. So what I'm saying is this, and I want y'all to be very clear what I'm talking about, bro. Ron and them come up here and say, Tyrese Haliburton is the reason why everybody can get off. That's not true. I've seen Buddy Hield get off in other teams and other situations. I've seen Buddy Hield shoot the lights out the ball and get buckets over in Sacramento. So Buddy Hield
making them better though.
Hold on, Jalen. Buddy Hield's game just ain't dependent on Tyrese Haliburton.
Mm-hmm.
Miles Turner game just ain't dependent on Tyrese Haliburton. Why? Because Miles Turner do other things, crash the boards, get offensive rebounds. He does other things to score the basketball and to get trash buckets. So and in order to put the ball in the rack. So when you look at these guys, the other guy mastering, he ain't just depending on Tyrese Haliburton to get a bucket. He can break down the defense, gonna get a bucket on his own.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But those guys around Luka, now let's look at Tim Hardaway Jr. Is he breaking down the defense, going to get buckets? No. He normally shooting threes off kickouts, right? Let's look at the other guys on the Dallas Mavericks team. Outside of Kyrie Irving, Clever, what is he doing? Spotting up, shooting threes, waiting on Luka to create.
Yep.
Go down the list on that squad and all those other guys that they got on that team. The boy that just came over there from the Celtics. What does he do, Chilltown? Wait and spot up and wait for Luka to create.
Wait on Luka.
So what I'm saying is that when you look at a team like Indiana, they have more guys that can do other things that can get off on their own without having to depend on, because Ron said this, he said they all need to depend on Tyrese Haliburton in order to get their shit off, because he said them dudes was garbage. That's what Ron said. He said they wasn't a playoff team, and he didn't expect it of them. And hold on, that's why I called the cap down. Go ahead, Damo.
Now, can I just ask, because you're absolutely right. Compare Haliburton to Luka, their teammates do react differently with them being there or not there. Now, can I offer you this? Because we already got off of your take on Cam Thomas and how you was wrong about that. We already got off on the fact. Hold on. That's fine. We've been got on the fact that you was wrong about Wembyama averaging 25, 27. Jalen, shout out to you for winning that $1,000.
That's because Pop's terrorist. Let's keep going.
Hey, you can use whatever excuse you want.
Use the same one that you used for Darvin Ham. So let's go.
That's fine. Just like you said, I was wrong and I got cooked. You were wrong.
Okay,
fine.
Go ahead.
We've been got past you being wrong about Jordan Poole. We've been got past that.
That's cool. I was wrong about him.
Can we also be consistent and use the same line of thinking, the same terminology of thinking for Tyrese Haliburton? How, I can't give him that much credit because the guys still are able to flow without him as when he's there. So I can't give him this much credit. Can I say the same thing about LaMelo Ball, the other guy you try to hype up over Tyrese? Can I say that about him? Because without LaMelo Ball, hold on. Let me finish. Wait. Let me finish because I gave you the courtesy of finishing and I tried to shut them up when they tried to interrupt you. So don't interrupt me. Stop. Terry Rozier, since LaMelo Ball's been down, has been balling. Cooking. Literally last night.
I don't want to talk about it. It was last night. He had like 8 and 9 threes.
Last night had like 30-something and 13.
He
had another 30 and 13 game. Doesn't matter. We're talking about guys cooking. You weren't talking about guys winning. You were talking about guys winning.
I said that.
Stop. Let me finish. There's no holding on. I let you talk. You're going to let me talk. The Charlotte Hornets have Scary Terry out there balling. The other guys on that team are still balling without LaMelo Ball. All I'm asking you, Ticket, is if you can be consistent with your logic of, if I've seen these guys hoop without Tyrese Haliburton, so I can't put him on this pedestal. I'm not saying you put him on the pedestal above Luka. I'm not saying you try to boost him above X, Y, and Z. All I'm saying is, can you use that same line of thinking from what we're seeing now with the Hornets without LaMelo Ball? You're still seeing a guy put up 30.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I'm going to answer your question right now. Here's why you're low level and I'm high. You're low level, son, because Ticket never came up here and put LaMelo Ball on no top 5 level in the NBA in playmaking. I said he was a better playmaker. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in there. Hold on. I ain't finished with you yet. I never came in here and put LaMelo Ball on a top 5. Hold on. The only thing I said about LaMelo Ball was let me finish. No, I didn't. I'm about to finish. The only thing I said about LaMelo Ball is I thought he was a better playmaker than Tyrese Haliburton, and I would take him over Haliburton, and that's facts. Now, with all you just said, I ain't say that, that team in the Charlotte Hornets couldn't survive without LaMelo Ball. I didn't say that was the end-all, be-all. I said with Tyrese Haliburton, Ron said that team was trash without him and couldn't function without him. So now listen to my words and listen to what was said, and now what you want to hear because I'm over here stumping a mud hole and walking in that SOP drop. So hold on, let me finish.
No, I hear the point. I hear the point he's making though, because Ron. I didn't catch it.
He's making a new point, Dub. That doesn't matter.
What matters? Tell me what matters.
Do not save him, Dub. Do not save this boy because I'm about to cook him. I never said that. I was responding to all of the cap that Ron said. Let me hold on. I was responding to all of the cap that Ron was saying. Ron was saying the team was trash without Haliburton. Ron was saying the team couldn't do anything without Haliburton. I never came in here and said that about the Charlotte Hornets, sir. I only said that I thought LaMelo Ball was a better. Hold on. I said I only thought LaMelo Ball was a better playmaker, and I would take him over Tyrese Haliburton. That's what I said. And I said this year I thought LaMelo Ball was playing better basketball than Tyrese Haliburton, but not getting the credit for it. That's what I told you. And I told you I thought you actually. I actually told you I thought you were right about LaMelo Ball when you was praising those guys and saying we need to watch those guys more before the season, sir. So you got me wrong on there too. I never came in here and said, no. I never came in here and said nothing about this.
He's not answering the question. This is insane.
I'm asking a loaded question because I never said that.
I gave you the courtesy of saying, Ticket, I know you didn't put him above Reese. I know you didn't have him on this top 5 list. I know you didn't say these things. I'm asking you this in particular. This specific thing I'm asking you. And you sit there and tap dance around it to make up this.
What's the specific thing? What's the specific thing?
I never said that.
All I asked him was, can he also say about LaMelo Ball, the same thing he's saying about Reese, that if the team is able to produce stats, if the team is able to do all this extra stuff when he's not there, does that make him as good as we're saying he is? Or does that can we take back some of the energy we're putting behind him? That's all I'm asking. If
no, because here's why.
Oh, other guys can create shots for themselves. Other guys are able to rebound. Other guys can still do this without Reese on the court. But if you look at Luka, they still depend on Luka. I say, okay, a guy in comparison that he likes to use is LaMelo Ball. Anytime we're talking about Reese, he likes to bring up LaMelo Ball. I'm not saying that he says LaMelo Ball is better than Reese. That's just another player he likes to bring up when we're glazing Reese. Say we should be glazing him. All I'm asking him is, now that LaMelo's not there, Terry Rozier's doing what he's doing. The Hornets are still able to produce however many points without LaMelo Ball. Can the same thing be said about LaMelo? Should we be valuing what he's saying?
No, because hold on. No, because that's not my point. Hold on. Here's what I'm saying. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. No, because that's not my point. Hold on. I'm gonna listen. I want you to listen because I think you might be hooked on phonics. Listen. No, because that wasn't my point. My whole point was this, Dom. My whole point is that you guys, specifically Ron, were overrating Tyrese Haliburton and giving him credit for things he shouldn't have gotten credit for. And I gave you reasons why. I'm not using that same analogy to say, hey, this is why LaMelo Ball is better. I think LaMelo Ball is a better playmaker just because the eye test tells me, and I feel like LaMelo Ball is a better playmaker, and I use scoring and passing with that. I don't just use passing the basketball with playmaking. You use that with the Luka Doncic analogy, and I said that I still disagree with you because I still think without scoring, Luka Doncic is a better playmaker than, and he can manipulate and control the game better than Tyrese Haliburton. Now, if you want me to give you the quick break, it's because, bro, and I'm going to say this again, man. I believe that the force of Luka Doncic on the court, you understand what I'm saying? His ability to manipulate, get in the teeth of defenses, and also put guys in certain positions where they're at their best scoring the basketball. I believe he does that at a higher level than Tyrese Haliburton without scoring the basketball. You know what I'm saying? All those guys are in their perfect spots to score. I still think Tyrese Haliburton is on the come up with that. Now, when you talk about LaMelo Ball, I'm not saying, hey, man, that's the criteria whether or not your teammates can score without you for being a great playmaker. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that when Mars and Lowe debated Chilltown and Fluent, I said that they were disrespectful to a guy like John Stockton because Lowe specifically said that all John Stockton did was just come down, pass the ball, and watch it develop. Did he not say that, Chilltown? Did he not say that?
Yes.
Now, so to that I said, sir, you don't understand basketball because you don't know what you're looking at. Because if it's just that simple, why in the hell when you took John Stockton out the game, the team don't look nowhere near the same? If all he's doing is coming down, passing the basketball, and watching the play develop. See, it's more. Hold on, Jalen. It's more than one way to skin a cat. It's how we look at point guards and playmaking. My whole point was this. I think Tyrese Haliburton is a good young player. I think he's on the come up. I just think Damo and Ron, we're putting this dude way over a level he's supposed to be on right now. When I said,
hold on, Ticket, stop right there. Ticket, stop right there. Let me get in the chat for really quickly. This dude Stunner and his minions. First and foremost, yes, I did talk about Tyrese Haliburton, and yes, I did say I dig everything about Tyrese Haliburton, but I wasn't ready to put him on the pedestal that Ron was ready to put him on.
And he said a few years.
In a few years, I think that he would be. I thought that he would be talking about him as the best league guard in the game. Don't talk about me like Ticket shuts me up, shutting you up, you clown, because we'll roast your ass anytime you come in here.
Chilltown just said the other day that he not now. He just said the other day
that a few days ago. In a few years.
Ron was saying
I don't see it. I don't really see nobody ahead of him right now. I don't see it.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't see nobody ahead of him right now.
Man, you told me Ron gave me misinformation.
I don't really see nobody ahead. I don't really see nobody ahead of him right now.
Do you he's over? Do you agree that he's over?
I'm just gonna
do you agree that he's over K-Dub? Do you agree that he's over De'Aaron Fox? Do you agree that he's over Luka? Do you agree all that stuff? Do you agree that?
That's what he said.
I think you could talk about Shea and De'Aaron, but I don't think Luka.
And then I took him out.
I don't think you can talk about Shea.
Haliburton has a very high case to be the third.
You can talk about Shea. No. You can't say no. You can't sit here and talk about. You can't sit here and talk about the postseason. And Shea hasn't played at that level.
If you put Shea in the same situation as if you right now, if you put Shea in the same situation that he was just in against the Lakers, you think Shea has the same results? He just put out
both. I think they both lose. Yes, 1,000%.
No, I didn't say that. I'm talking about as far as how he played.
You think they guarded the same way though? Did you see the way Haliburton was guarded?
Yeah, I think
you're doubling him a lot.
They put Cam Reddish on him, nigga. What you talking about?
Cam Reddish is a great defender.
Tyrese Haliburton was doubled quite a bit. Like every pick and roll.
Every point guard in the league is doubled, man. Hell wrong with you, man. Every league
Shea
point
struggling
guard
too.
You played the game of basketball, and you're telling me
especially with Shea being a downhill player. You get met at the rim by AD, and you have Cam guarding you. Yeah, I think he would struggle too. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think so. Hold on, I don't think so because you know why? Because they did the same thing, and he's always tortured the Lakers. Either way, he's tortured the Lakers. Go look at his resume against the Lakers.
No, but we're talking about the biggest moments. You know, that's a big moment right there.
So I'm gonna say this to you.
We don't even know who Shea can be in the postseason because the only time
we've seen him in the postseason
with Chris Paul, bro.
In year two, but that's neither here nor there. We talking about a dude who we haven't seen yet what he could do at the highest level. This was a prelude of what the playoffs look like, and in the biggest game, don't get me wrong. Even in the in-season tournament, he was playing good. In the biggest game, he wasn't very good, right? That doesn't mean that he's not good. I'm just not ready to talk about him like we talk about the guys who've done it already. I'm not ready to talk about him like that. In the next couple of years, I feel like we will be talking about him like that. Just not right now, because I feel like he's going to improve. He's seen it. He knows what it looks like. I think that when he gets to the postseason, we're going to see a different dude because he's already been set up for it right now. But I ain't ready to talk about him like that right now. That's all.
Would you be able to, if he has a good postseason, would you put him over like De'Aaron Fox and Shea and all these?
Depending on what them. Well, number one, he's got to do it more, and those dudes have to basically flame out. Because I already seen what De'Aaron Fox did in the postseason.
He balled.
So have you seen what Shea done?
Well, Shea, no, I haven't seen. I saw him in Oklahoma City in year two. I saw him in Oklahoma City.
Shea at all.
I saw him in Oklahoma City in year two. But I also saw Shea improve over the years. Tyrese Haliburton has just arrived on the scene. He's just arrived on the scene, just like Shea has just arrived on the scene, right? So with these two dudes, I think the separation will come in the postseason, and depending on what Tyrese Haliburton does, what Shea does. I'm not ready to put these dudes ahead. I'm not ready to put these dudes in conversations with the best in the game yet, because the best in the game have done it for a longer period of time. You can't sell me on one postseason run. You can't do that. Absolutely not. You have to do it consistently over the course of years. That's why we talk about the best to ever do it in the game.
De'Aaron only has one postseason run.
Here's the difference with that though, Dub. The difference with that though is this season coming up, this will be another postseason run. So we do have a track record with him. So with us having a track record with De'Aaron Fox, as opposed to us not having any track record with Tyrese Haliburton, it's a little bit different. So if he performs, So
I hear you there, but if there's
De'Aaron Fox ends
1
up
year,
performing,
go ahead.
So De'Aaron Fox ends up performing better than what he did last year, and they end up winning a playoff series. So now I've seen him play at a level in the postseason that's elite, and then raise his level of play in the postseason. And I've seen that in multiple seasons with him. So that means that now I could talk about him like I talk about the better players in the game. I can't say that about this dude because I haven't seen it multiple years.
I hear you with that, but with De'Aaron, one, it's just 1 year. But I'm gonna say if that 1 year is cruise free, that's fine. But De'Aaron Fox, let's not forget, like De'Aaron Fox was hurt. So yes, there was moments where he was playing great, but because of the injury, there was moments where he was hindered because of that. I mean, for this series, I don't want to make this like a whole stats thing, but I remember very vividly that he was up and down because of that injury. So
he balled out. He balled out.
He broke his hand in Game 6.
Hey, come on. Chill. Hold on, chill. Dub is done. And with that injury, Dub, you know what he averaged in the playoffs? 27.4 points per game. 7.7 assists and 2.1 steals. He led the whole thing in steals. So he still put up monster numbers, even with that injury. And then when you look at,
you know what he did
hold on, Jalen.
Yes,
Jalen, I know you want to take a dump. I know you constipated. Hold on 1 second. Jalen, hold on. Dub said he had the injury that affected him. Is that not what he said? So all I said was, I didn't bring up the injury. Dub did. So I said with the injury, he still averaged 27.4, 7.7 assists, 2.1 steals per game. That's great. That's great freaking numbers with the injury, with a broken hand, a broken finger. Let me say this, Dub. And then when you talked about Shea, Shea was a second option, but as a second option in his second year in the playoffs, he averaged 16 and a half on 40% from the three and 91 from the free throw line. So he wasn't bad. It wasn't like he was playing like trash. He was solid, and they won 7 games. They almost won that series. Of course, CP3 was going to be the main guy. He was he was the older guy. He was the main guy on the team. But Shea was right there. They almost won that series. They won 7 games. They didn't get swept. They didn't get ran out the series. All I'm saying to you is this, Dub. I just want to see Tyrese do it on it. Because, Dub, listen, again, Chilltown and Mars, your buddy Mars, you do videos Mars all the time. Mars used this all the time to disrespect Julius Randle. Julius Randle will be an all-NBA performer. Chilltown bring this up. He'll be an all-star in the NBA. When he gets to the playoff, Mars will use his playoff performances to disrespect this man. Here, just off his postseason. So all I'm saying is that let's wait for Haliburton to see in the postseason, because we have seen dudes fall off and not be able to perform in the postseason, and that should affect how you look at these guys, man. I can't say dudes are great because I always said this. Chilltown says it matters when you do it, where you do it, and that is an absolute fact. You can do it all through the regular season. If you don't do it in the postseason when it counts the most, I don't count it, bro.
That's fine. That's why guys like Luka and Steph and those are like the untouchables right now. But for a guy specifically in De'Aaron Fox, or even before, because he got hurt in Game 4. Before that, the game before Game 4, he literally.
Game 4 that he got hurt? I thought it was Game 6. I'm sorry, Doug. I thought it was. Was it Game 4 or Game 6? I thought it was Game 6.
Everyone, Mars said 4. Some people in the chat saying 4. I'm going off of 4. If I am wrong, I could be wrong, but I'm going off of 4. But even then, if you say it's Game 6, in Game 3, he shot 40% from the field and shot 33 from 3.
But still, he averaged 20. Hold on.
No. What I'm saying, the reason why I'm bringing that up, because De'Aaron Fox, where I would say he has highs because Game 1 and Game 4 was amazing, and I think Game 6 was pretty good from him too. But also he was up and down in that postseason series too. Tyrese Haliburton, a guy where for the majority of it, for the in-season tournament, he's been dominating at a high level in a playoff setting. And say here, it was just the last game where he didn't play.
The playoff setting, that was a tournament setting.
Hey,
that wasn't a playoff setting.
What about De'Aaron Fox in Game 7?
I'm gonna give you the difference real quick. I'm gonna give you the difference real quick. Hold on, here's the difference real quick. When you playing in a tournament setting, it's a one-off. When you playing in a 7-game series, I can game plan, scheme for you, and do all these things to try to take you away. So what I'm saying to you is that here's my point to you. When he plays a 7-game series against the Bucks, when he plays a 7-game series against the Celtics, when he plays a 7-game series against Philly and those other teams, top teams in the East,
That's fine. I agree.
Hold on.
No, I agree with you.
See how good he is because now Coach is going to sit down and create game plans.
My whole thing is for chill. My whole point is for chill. For De'Aaron Fox, a guy that literally only has not even a year, just one round. He only has one round over Tyrese Haliburton. If Tyrese performs very well than De'Aaron Fox, and even at a higher level than De'Aaron Fox, we're just going off hypothetical, I would sit here and draw the conclusion, you know what, Tyrese is better, because I don't think one round is enough to classify De'Aaron being better than Tyrese Haliburton. I really don't think so.
But the difference is that you're just doing that right now. Because if Tyrese Haliburton gets bounced in the first round and he performs well, you still want to put him ahead of De'Aaron Fox, even though De'Aaron Fox has that 1 year, and we don't know what De'Aaron Fox has done in the postseason this season coming up. But what happens if he does play this postseason and does work and they advance? Are we still talking about him?
We can still have this conversation.
Are we still talking about him? But
I still think the debate should still be there. If
no question about that. And that's why we're having this conversation about them. This originally was about Tyrese Haliburton being in the same conversation with Luka Doncic and Steph Curry. That's what this was originally about. That's what this was originally about. That's what I want to make sure that we clear on. And I was not entertaining that because he ain't there yet. Just like I ain't entertaining it with De'Aaron Fox. Because just like you said, Jalen, what he did in Game 7. Okay, he was great up until that point. So that's why we ain't talking about him like we talk about Luka. That's why we ain't talking about him like we talk about Luka Doncic and Steph Curry. That's why we ain't talking about him like that. Simply off the strength that this is what we saw. This is the caliber player that he is as of right now. That could change. That could change this postseason in addition to what he already has done. Because, Dub, you know how I feel about guys. You create your legacy. You create the legend in the regular season. You elevate it in the postseason. That's the way that works. That's what happens with Jimmy Butler.
Hey, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Dub doesn't get that same cachet to Trae Young. We've seen Trae Young do more in the playoffs than we've seen Tyrese Haliburton. But the way Dub is talking, he got Haliburton over Trae Young. Yeah, and Trae Young is taking his team to the conference finals. Trae Young is told us in the playoffs. I
don't go off of wins and losses. Trae Young outside.
No, I ain't talking about wins. Hold on. I'm not going off wins and losses. I'm going off performances. I'm going off performances.
Trae Young outside of the first round. Did he take him to the
Eastern Conference Finals, Dub? Did he lead him to the
conference finals? You talking about wins and losses. I just told you I'm not talking about wins and losses.
I didn't say that. I'm talking about with his play. Did he not go to New York and drop them Negroes off?
I said Trae Young outside of the Knicks series has not been great in the postseason. And let's not forget against Miami, where I don't really penalize him like that because I understand that he was the only threat on the court. So Miami just kept blitzing him. But we're going to be real nasty right here. The man had a terrible first round against Miami the very next season.
As Mars. Well, hey y'all, hey, hold on. I want y'all to think about something.
He wasn't very good.
Chill. Dub is easy to beat. Dub says Trae Young. You know what Trae Young averaged last year in the playoffs, Dub? 29.2 points and 10.2 assists. He led the whole thing in assists. You know what he averaged his first year in the playoffs? 28.8 points per game, 9.5 assists, 1.3 steals. I'm not putting.
What's the split?
I'm not putting. Hold on. You don't think that Tyrese can go. Playoffs, Dub. Trae Young has 2 years in the playoffs, so almost averaging 30 and 10.
You don't think that?
Hold on, Dub. And he went to the Eastern Conference Finals that first year. Hold on, Dub. And he went to the Eastern Conference Finals that first year. And you talking about? So let's think about this, Mars. For a dude to average 28.8 points per game, that means that dude had to be having 35, 36 all throughout the playoffs. Because that's what he averaged for the playoffs the year they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what he averaged for the playoffs, Mars. And Mars,
do you know the splits? Do you even know the splits?
I'm not like 40% is nasty.
I could put trust in Tyrese Haliburton. If he's taking 22 and 24 to 25 shots a game, he could give you 30 and 10 or 40%. Oh, I'm not. I don't care. I told you I don't care about that.
That's the problem with y'all on this channel.
He had a better team.
Y'all don't care about the impact on winning.
We could do the same thing because, okay, Dub.
It's not a credit to Trae Young that Ben Simmons forgets how to play basketball.
Mars, what you got on this, Mars? You gonna let your boys sit up here and tell these lies on Trae Young, Mars? Come on, Mars.
Flip that around, though, Dub, because in fairness, he was not very good against Philly. But with him not being very good against Philly and Ben Simmons doing a great job on him, we do the same thing with Damian Lillard. We do the same thing with Damian Lillard and then turn around and talk about Damian Lillard being the top 3-point guard in the game during his time, being the top 5-point guard in the game.
You see, and chill. And this is why I preference this. This is why I preference this in the beginning. I said I can understand, especially in the first round against Miami, where he had 15 points. I can understand is due to him being the only threat there. I understand that. But even the crazy part is, I think Tyrese definitely, if he has a good postseason, can be in these talks with Damian Lillard too. I'm not even going to hold you because that's how great he's been playing. So I'm actually consistent with that. But I understand that the amount of offensive responsibilities that these guys have. I don't want to try to penalize them too much because I understand they're the main guys of their crew. But we're going to be real here, talk about performing in the postseason,
right? And
Trae Young and big this guy up in Trae Young just because he beat a Sixers crew with their second guy who got to play basketball. I don't want to sit here and give him all that launch credit.
Hold on, Mars. What you thought, Mars? Do you think that Tyrese Haliburton's a better playmaker than Trae Young?
No.
Thank you. Explain why, Mars. Go ahead and cook this clown that calls yourself this.
Yo,
go ahead, Mars. Go ahead. No, dog. I want to hear what Mars has to say today. Go ahead, break it down for him, Mars.
Mars' word is law now? What are we talking about?
Tag team champions of the world are back, sucker.
Me and Dub had this conversation, a week ago?
Let's have it one more time. Let's have it one more time right now, Mars. Let's have it one more time for the panel. Now, what's your thoughts, Mars?
I said I think the quality of shot that Trae Young creates for his teammates is better than Tyrese. I think the pressure
this guy didn't hear what we talked about last week,
is higher than Tyrese. And then Dub said that Trae Young creates better opportunities because of the team he has around him and the system they run, which creates less.
Not better, the easier looks that you're talking
about.
Yeah,
I consider that better looks, but yeah, easier looks is what you said.
Yeah.
Because of the team they have and that they look to get more layups, whereas the Pacers are trying to create more threes, which I don't value as much, which is why I'm giving Trae Young credit for the system. And then I said, well, I think Trae Young just in general has a better feel for creating those opportunities anyway. But me and him disagreed about how much credit I'm giving the system versus the player. That they're just going to have.
It's not just it's the personnel. Like they got to utilize the guys differently. And in the Pacers crew, you got to utilize them in that way because that's just what their strong suit is. Out of Pacers, while the Hawks, they just got more guys who can attack the basket, so you utilize them like that. Mm-hmm. So like we had this conversation ticket last week. So like you asking him, we're just going to come to the same conclusion where I think honestly they're both great playmakers. Honestly, they are. But I think in terms of a decision, you love Stockton so much. In terms of a decision maker, I think you would give him the edge because the fact that he's a better decision maker than Trae Young.
And decision making was good enough.
I don't like using the assist turnover ratio, but chill. I'm gonna use your partner right here. Chill. What's the assist to turnover ratio?
No, but then hold on. That doesn't hold on. His decision making was good enough to get to the conference finals. Chilltown. His decision making as a playmaker was good enough to get them to the conference finals. That's how we also use that to judge you. We do. This is the reason why
you use that.
No. Players use that. Hold on. Hold on. Chilltown. What's the main thing that players and coaches use when you judge them play? We use winning too. It ain't always just about the stats. It's about your effect on the game, or do you have a winning effect on the game? This is very important.
I care about how you did it. It's not enough to just win. Just because you won, that ain't enough. Because I care about how you did it too. Like for example, with Trae Young. I mean, the fact that he didn't shoot well against Philadelphia, he still was getting off the basketball, and Philly got flustered. But he did do his job. He didn't completely kill them. So because he didn't kill them, they did win. He didn't do enough. He did enough to get them over the hump. So I mean, it's hard to win in the playoffs, yo. It is hard to win in the playoffs. And when you got an all-league defender in front of you, like Ben Simmons, and you 6 foot, you got a 6'10" dude hounding you. Right?
Yeah. Let me ask you this, Chill. Don't you think that Tyrese in those same scenarios could replicate the same type of thing that Trae done?
I don't know.
I mean, not asking for a lot. You're asking him to give you
replicate. When you say replicate, you mean play like Trae Young did against Philadelphia?
Don't say that. Don't say that, Chill.
Yes.
Chill. Don't answer that question, Chill.
Like how high of a bar is it for him to shoot 20 to 22 shots a game on 40%? with 10
You do
assists.
not have to answer that question.
Hey,
I'm your lawyer. You don't have to answer that question.
hey, I'm talking
I'm
to
your
Chill
lawyer.
Town. No,
You know,
like,
because you want to trap him.
you-
You want to get him
He's
into
not
a
going to
trap.
trap me. He's not going to trap me. He's not going to trap me. And here's why he's not going to trap me. The reason why that doesn't work with Tyrese, because they probably won't win. We just saw what happened with the Lakers.
Thank you.
If you jump him, if you double him, if you blitz him, they're probably not going to win. See, Trey was a little bit more effective, and you're not going to sell me that Atlanta Hawks team, in terms of a talent, was that much better than Atlanta. Because no, they were not. I mean, was that much better than Indiana? Because no, they were not. So if you got Tyrese Haliburton shooting 25% or 28% in 3 or 4 of the games against whomever they're playing, against Milwaukee, they're not winning. That's not happening.
Well, my point with Trey Young is I can see Tyrese Haliburton having 29 on 23, 24 shots a game and shooting under 40% and give you 10 assists on the Atlanta Hawks crew and them still be able to win, mainly because of how bad Ben Simmons and the Sixers was playing on the other side of the ball. I don't think Trey Young, and I'm not going to say that he was a cancer out there, because I do think he is important for that crew to work. But I think Tyrese can replicate that level of impact the same way Trey Young did, because it wasn't that high level of impact. It just wasn't. And he wasn't the sole reason why they won, or the biggest reason why they won.
If you took him off the court, do you think they win?
Who? Trey?
Yeah. Do you think Atlanta wins without Trey?
No. But I think if Tyrese was there,
so then Mars won again, because you're saying that without his impact, they didn't have a chance to win.
Okay, and I'm saying if Tyrese was there, that impact would be there. He'll be able to replicate.
No, it doesn't. Hold on.
And
Here's
the crazy part is, I think if Tyrese is there, they'll probably do a better job. I think they'll probably do a better job of getting them out of 6.
Here's why you and Damo are wrong. And I'm going to tell y'all why y'all wrong. It's one thing. It's what's inside your chest. You can have all the skills you want to have. When you get to those moments, hold on. Listen to me, Doug. Listen to me. And I'm saying this right now. I believe Trey Young has more heart than.
Oh my God! You're only saying that because they made it to the Western Conference Finals, bro.
Wait.
I mean,
and that goes with hold on, Doug. Listen, that goes with intangibles. See, here's what I'm saying right here, right?
No.
Oh, Doug, listen. This is why I'm saying this, because when he had his biggest moment so far in his career, that playoff championship game was his biggest moment. He froze. He melted under the pressure.
Freeze.
He did. Time out, Doug. Listen.
No,
Doug,
he got hit. He acted like Trey Young did it. So what happened in the first round versus Miami? He had 15 points. That's hard. That's hard. How was him having heart when he had 15 points against Miami? What are you talking about?
And with that being said, we wasn't talking about Trey Young as the best league guard in the game at that time. We was not having that conversation.
And I agree with you. I don't think that conversation should be happening. He's talking about heart. He's talking about heart with Trey Young and Tyrese. When Trey Young had a time when he had 15 points. Are you kidding me?
No, I've seen Trey Young go get it. I've seen Trey Young be having a bad game and go take it. I've seen him do that on the road. I've seen him go give fouls to teams on the road and go take it. Tyrese Haliburton had an opportunity to take it. And you know what he took Chilltown in that first half? Air balls, 30-foot air balls, non-aggressiveness, afraid of the moment, froze up. And then once the Lakers got a 15-point lead, he stat padded 7 more points to go from 13 to 20. So don't give me that, dog.
So Tyrese hitting a dagger on the Milwaukee Bucks means nothing.
He got two fake assists.
It means a lot, Dub. 100% it does. Yes, it does. What I don't want to do, Dub, is I don't want to erase everything he did to get up to that point, because he played great in the in-season tournament. Yes, he did. He played fantastic in the in-season tournament. When we got to the championship game, his play was one of the main reasons, which was the game plan. His play was one of the main reasons why they lost. So, me looking at him as one of the best league guards in the game, I'm saying to myself, okay, he ain't there yet. But I feel like he will be there at some point because of what I've seen previous to that. I'm not just going to completely 86 that. But from what I've seen in this last game, he ain't there yet. So I can't talk about him, which is what this conversation was originally about. I can't talk about him like I talk about the best league guards in the game just yet. I feel like I will be in the next 2 years because I think he's going to improve, and I think that he's going to get much better. I don't think this was who he actually is. No, I think this was just him up against a great game plan and him just not being ready. But I think that at some point he will be. That's where I'm at.
This whole argument, I think at the end of the day, the only difference we have is is high. Is everyone understands that Tyrese Haliburton is a great player. He's coming up. He's going to improve. It's just does he belong in the conversation with Steph and Luka? That's the only thing that I think
he doesn't belong. Hold on.
I agree. He doesn't belong.
He doesn't belong in the conversation with Steph, Luka, Trey, SGA. Hold on. Hold on. He hasn't done what none of those dudes
Shea hasn't done anything.
Yeah, but
Shea literally hasn't done anything.
Hold on. Shea had been to the playoffs.
In his second year with Chris Paul, he wasn't even averaging 20
He
at
was the
that
second
time.
best player on the team.
He wasn't even averaging anything. He was the 16th a game.
He was the second leading scorer on the team.
Talking about? That's not Shea
he was the
now.
second leading scorer on the team.
That Shea ain't better than Tyrese now. Are you kidding me?
Hold on. Okay, so how about this? How about the Shea right now way better than them, clown? How about that?
Now we can talk.
Fine. Like, that's okay. That's a conversation. That's a conversation to be had. But we have to understand.
Hold on. That's what I'm saying. He ain't even nowhere near Shea right now.
That's not true.
It's a conversation.
Hold on. What Shea is doing right now? What Shea is doing right now? Shea can mess around with the MVP. Shea can mess around.
You don't know what Tyrese is doing. You don't know what Tyrese is doing.
Hold on.
No, you don't know what Tyrese is doing.
Shea can mess around and win the MVP this year. Like the Bull Jack.
You don't know what Tyrese is doing.
Hold on,
Who's more valuable to the team?
The man is shooting Stephen Curry. I want to move on.
You take Haliburton off of
I think Shea right now can win the MVP this year. Am I lying, Chilltown? The man is out here putting up 30-something a game.
We got to move on. Yeah,
I know you want to move on. You want to move on when you get cooked.
We got to move on, Ticket. We got.
Yeah. Hey. So again, hold on, Doug. You disagree with that? You don't think Shea can win the MVP this year?
Nah, Joel and Luka just playing on a crazy level. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, so Shea ain't on that level? Hold on.
I think Shea probably would finish in like top 3 to top 5 voting. I'm not gonna lie. I think he would be around there. But I think Luka and Embiid are just playing.
What's that record right now, Doug? What's that record right now?
Oh, let me check.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna cut all the cap, y'all. I'm gonna cut all the cap.
You think Shea is more important to OKC than Haliburton is in general?
Shea is averaging 30.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, 6.2 assists.
They're the 2
and
seed.
And he's a 2 seed in the West. And this fool talking about some he might not can win the end.
They have the same record as the Sixers. They literally have the same record as the Sixers.
Hold on. And again, guess
they're
what?
One game in front of the Dallas Mavericks. What are we talking about?
Let me say this to you. Let me say this to you. I'm gonna tell you why he can win MVP over Joel. Because he's got a harder job and he's in a better conference. So not only is he in a better, hold on, wait. Yes, because listen, Joel Embiid still has Maxey who's averaging 30 beside him. He still has Tobias Harris who's averaging damn near 20 beside him. He still has Kelly Oubre Jr. who's averaging 32 beside him. Well, I'm not finished yet. I'm still cooking you the hard way. Hold on. He's got 4 dudes that's averaging damn near 20. And I'm talking about Joel Embiid. Shea, Chet, Lou Dort,
Jalen Williams.
They got Josh Giddey. They got Jalen Williams.
There ain't nobody compared to what Philly got.
Giving them buckets.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That is a really good crew. That is a really good crew.
Is Josh Giddey better than? Is he better than Kelly Oubre Jr.? Is he better than Tobias Harris?
Josh Giddey, I think is better than.
Don't do that lie.
Better than who, Jalen? Better than who?
Josh Giddey's better than Kelly.
He needs to sit down, man. This boy needs to sit down somewhere, man. The defense alone, he's giving you more points and way better defense. Bro, I'm sorry. Kelly Oubre is giving you more points and way better defense. Stop lying, bro. Now, let's keep going. Since I'm cooking these dudes, extra grease, I'm cooking this boy. Doug, is Tyrese Maxey not better than anybody else that he got on that team outside?
If you want to say the Sixers supporting cast is better, sure.
Way better.
Let's not act as if it's a far bar when you have Chet Holmgren playing the defense that he's playing. You have Jalen Williams out there too, and Chet Holmgren is a good offensive piece to complement Shea. I think Giddey complements what they're doing as well over there too. You got Lou Dort over there in defense he provides. Let's not act as if the Sixers is just on a whole different tier than the Oklahoma City Thunder, because that is just not true. That's just not true.
What place are Philly in right now? Don't they got like 10 losses already?
No, they don't. They're 15-7, the same record as the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're the 4th seed.
We had a harder schedule.
I don't know the schedule off the top of my head.
I do know the schedule. I do know the schedule. I do know the schedule. So I'm gonna say it to you like this: if there was a vote today, everybody in this comment section, except for everybody in this chat up here, except for you, would probably vote Shea over Embiid if they were telling the truth. Damo would probably vote Shea over Embiid. Mars would probably vote Shea over Embiid right now.
All right, let's ask him.
If Jalen told the truth, he would vote Shea over.
Let's ask him.
Would vote Shea over Embiid.
No, let's not say would. Let's ask him. Mars, who should the? Oh, Damo, that's insane. Actually, Mars, who's the MVP of the league right now?
Alperen Sengun.
Come on, Mars. I need you to be serious right now, bro.
Well, I think it's neither of them. Damo.
Who do you think it should be?
Luka Doncic.
Cool. Dom, and who should be in second?
KD.
You're trolling me. You're really trolling me. Damo, what? Damo,
I don't think Mars is trolling. I think Mars believe that. I don't think he's trolling.
You see my Abby, nigga, man. Hey, I'm throwing up that ticket set, bro. I'm on ticket side right now. I'm throwing up that ticket set, man.
There's no way.
Y'all see the Abby, man.
There's no way.
Y'all see the Abby, man. I'm throwing up. Hey, chat, y'all, throw it up, man. We throwing up that ticket set, bro. Come on.
Chill. If you had to give a vote to Shea or Joel Embiid, who would you give it to?
I think Joel Embiid is more valuable to his crew than Shea.
Man, cut it out, man. If you took Shea off the team, bro, they ain't winning 10 games.
Hey, Mars.
If you took, hold on.
More valuable? Who's more valuable? Joel Embiid or Shea?
This is why I say you are a disgusting liar, sir. If you took Joel Embiid off that Philly team, they could still make the playoffs in the East. They would still be an 8th seed in the East.
Yes. I think you still looking at the Eastern Conference like it was in the two.
No, I'm telling you right now. Hold on. They can still be an 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, bro.
No,
stop lying, man.
The Eastern Conference is a lot more difficult today than what it was. Orlando got a damn good team.
Who's the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference right now?
Who's the 8th seed right now? Orlando got a damn good
Miami.
team. New York got a damn good team. Miami got a damn good team. All of these teams, they damn good. You can't just look at the Western Conference like it was in 2000.
Philly almost beat the Celtics without all their starters.
Who almost beat who?
Game. I mean, one game.
Almost beat the Celtics without their whole starting lineup.
Yeah, it's one game.
Their reserves almost went on the road and beat them dudes. And
so I can say this. So if that's true, didn't Denver just lose to the Clippers without Didn't they? If I'm not mistaken, I'm sure
they defeated the Clippers. They defeated the Clippers with DeAndre Jordan and Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Right. So they have a stronger bench
without Luka. I mean, I'm sorry, without Joker and Jamal Murray. So they beat them guys. So this is a Clippers team that got a bomb squad. They got a bomb squad.
Hold on, chill. But hold on, chill. So here's my point to you. Now check this out. Let's see if Chill lied or not. Chill. What is the OKC's record without Shea?
I don't know.
They haven't played a game without.
I asked you that.
You asking me if
he asking you for a record that's not there. We don't know the record.
Are they a playoff team without Shea? Are they a playoff team without Shea?
If you take Shea off the floor, what does the Oklahoma City Thunder look like? I still think that they're a competitive team. Do they make?
Are they a playoff team?
I'm not sure that they're a playoff team. I still think
come on, bro. Y'all do this, man.
I don't think they make the playoffs.
I'm not sure, but if you take Joel Embiid off of Philly, 33-12 out the lineup. Are you kidding me, Ticket?
Don't forget the assist. Don't forget the assist.
We're going to take 30 and 11. We're going to take 30 and 11 off the floor, and this team is just going to be, they're not going to lose much. Are you crazy?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Hold on, chill.
33, 11, and 6. That's
you're going to take that off the floor, and this team's still going to make the playoffs as an 8 seed. No, everything that they do. Hold on for a second. Everything that team does is predicated on Joel Embiid. Offensively, and absolutely it is. Offensively and defensively, everything that they do, offensively and defensively, is predicated on Joel Embiid. He's their best rebounder. He's their best rim protector. He's everything for them on both offense and defense. When they're on the offensive end of the floor, he starts from the top and he works from the outside going in. That's the way they run their offense.
The Clippers to the playoffs.
Did Tobias Harris lead the Clippers to the playoffs?
Tobias Harris. Hold on, Dub. Shut your mouth, Dub. Hold on, Dub.
2015.
I'm asking him a question. Hold on. I'm about to cook him real quick. Because you still got actually averages right around 28. Hold on. You still got. Hold on. No, it's not. No, it's not, Dub. Listen, Dub. You still got back to that 28. You still have Tobias Harris, who's shown you that he can lead a team to the playoffs in the West. He did that. That's true. He did that. That is true. You still have Kelly Oubre Jr., who's one of the best perimeter defenders in the world, and he's still giving you 15, 17 points a game.
Correct.
You still have Paul Reed, who can give you double 10 points, 10 rebounds off the bench.
Correct.
You also still have. You still have Melton. You still have Melton, who's a solid guy who can give you 15, 16 on any given night.
Absolutely.
So they still have enough pieces to make the playoffs in the East without Joel Embiid.
Here's the problem with your logic, though, Ticket. Here's the problem with your logic, though, Ticket. The problem with your logic is that Joel Embiid is everything that they do. Now they got to switch up everything. You know how long that's going to take for them? For them to have a guy that's 30 and 11 and 6 assists. They run their offense through him. Their defense is predicated on Joel Embiid. He's their best rim protector. He's their best rebounder. He's their interior defense. You take him out of the lineup, now they have to switch up everything. Their offense has to be different.
They had a winning record without him last year.
And they're not going – what did he miss, like 6 or 7 games, Ticket? What are you talking about?
Nah. He missed more games than that. He missed more games than that. They had a winning record without him last year. They won 60% of their games without him last year, sir.
Arthritis get through your middle finger a little bit, man. You know, you gotta let that arthritis kick in. That carpal tunnel, gotta let it kick in a little bit.
You can hate, nigga, but we seen the numbers when you was in here running the show, so be quiet. Yeah, now back to what you were saying, Chitchat. Now back to what you were saying, Chitchat.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to my chat?
I beat through all of it. So Chitchat.
He can't be talking to me. He can't be talking to me.
What I was saying with you, Chitchat.
I'm gonna let him get his thing off. Who is he talking to?
Listen, hey, Chitchat, back to you. Back to what I was saying.
Because if we really want to get back to it,
we're not gonna lie, and we're not gonna cap Chitchat.
Let's talk about more areas where you were wrong, because you're talking about nothing right now. We've been talking about.
Okay, well, what about you wrong being about the Pistons? You're talking about bad things. What you wrong about the Pistons?
We switched to the MVP talks.
I'm sorry,
we should be listening to me more than
right now.
It was a good transition. There was nothing that I had to stop the conversation. We just transitioned to MVP. I did that on purpose. But you know what? That's all you. That's all you. Don't look at me. I did my job. I'm doing my job over here, sir.
You're right. I was all in chat. I tuned out. My fault. Go ahead.
You just ruined the combo, bro. Look at you.
Yeah, that's on me. I'm an L, man. That's on me. I shut up.
Hey, bro. We switched to the MVP talks without even people realizing, bro. Like, that's just how we do things over here. Dang, man. Well, I guess let me get off some super chats, though. Man. We got Dirt TV. We got Almighty King. We got Dio Reefy. We got Watchon Pierre Lewis. And Zane Layer becoming members. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for real. Avery with a super chat. Crazy stat for you, Chill. The Detroit Lions have won more games in 2023 than the Detroit Pistons. That's crazy.
I wonder who was glazing the Pistons on here.
I let this dude.
This
dude right on top of me, right here. This dude right here.
I wonder who was glazing.
This dude right here. I let him talk me into that, Damo. But I'll tell you what. My business with Damo has been good, so I'm gonna give him a pass on this one because I let him talk. I'm gonna give him a pass on this one. I didn't plug up the VCR. I didn't plug up the DVD player. I just bought it off him. Come to find out, I plug it in and that shit is on fire. But it's cool because I bought other stuff off of him and it worked. So all right.
Hey, look, Chitchat, I want to say something to you real quick. You know what's funny to me about these punks in the comment section? Here's what's funny to me, right? I won't be here for a whole week and a half, 2 weeks. Won't say a word. And they'll still be talking about me in the comment section. Mm-hmm. Think about that. That's the effect I have on these buffoons' lives. I won't even be here and say a word. When I'm here saying something, it's a problem. When I ain't here, I'm still on their mind. I control you, clowns. Period. Remember that. I mind control you fools in that comment. You understand what I'm saying? The hate is real, baby. And I'm the man. Because guess what? I can leave for a whole month and the conversation still gonna be about me. And I ain't gotta say a word. Let's go, Chill.
I don't know, man. You got some crazy supporters though. Dudes making videos.
Hey, hold on. I got some crazy. Hold on. I got crazy haters, and guess what? They're the only ones in this channel that get attacked. The people that support me. The only people that get attacked is guys like Henry and other people that support me. You don't see none of you guys attacking the people that hate me in here. Think about that. And it's way more people here that hate me than that like me. It's the shoe fit. It's the glove fit. It's the glove fit, OJ.
Me and Chill Town do it all the time. If we see somebody in the chat, we call them out.
If the glove fits. Hey, no, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't wrong about. Hold on. I wasn't wrong about Cam. And I was wrong about the bet with Wiseman with Damo. He was right about that. I don't have no problem with him. But guess what he was wrong about? Him and Mars was wrong about not playing Wiseman. They played Jalen Durant, and look what happened. They stink. They smell like a backyard barn with the play them dudes that Damo said play.
You ain't talked about the Spurs in all 16 games they lost. Talk about that.
What my fault, Pop playing it ain't my fault. Pop playing a dude that like hit upside his head with a bottle of rock.
Now you turning to me and you getting the blame and the coach when you're wrong. Just say you're wrong. I get it.
Hey, okay.
I get it. Just say you're wrong. I can say I'm wrong.
I'm just gonna use your logic. I'm gonna use your logic when it comes to coaching.
Be better than me, Ticket. I'm not on your level, remember? So don't do the stuff I do. Be better. Just admit you're wrong. Hey, right? Exactly.
As you were saying, dog, you was reading Superchats. Dog,
you feel good, baby?
You was reading Superchats, dog, as you were saying.
Yeah, let's go, Doug.
Ticket already addressed this, but Kwabe said Ticket was wrong about Ayton, Poole, Cam, and Wiseman, but Ticket already addressed this.
I think we were all wrong about Jordan Poole. I thought everyone thought Jordan Poole was going to average.
Yeah, everybody thought Jordan Poole was going to get. Hey, but see how they put that on? Everybody in here thought Jordan Poole was going to get buckets, but they only put that on me. They only put.
I thought Ayton was going to be like 20 and 11. I thought Ayton was.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, Jalen. Shout out to Jalen Carter.
I had him on the all-league defensive team this year.
Hey,
I know I argue all you guys about Ayton.
Yeah. I had him on the all-league defensive team this year. I thought that team, as bad as they were going to be, he was the only one on that crew that has any experience at a high level. The offense got to run through him. He's going to be the anchor of their defense, only except it hasn't gone that way.
Chillin' Dub, growing up in Jersey, how popular were the Nets when they were there from a Tribe Called Len? I was a little bit. Yeah, I was a little bit younger when they were there, but it's when I was younger, I always remember everyone talking about them, especially with Jason Kidd, and especially when Vince Carter was over there.
Man, a lot, man. He was 2 years old, bro. Remember nothing, man. Stop lying, bro.
I literally just preferenced that I was young at that time, but I just say what I remember. I think Chill
talking 2 years old.
I think Chill. I'm about to say something here that's very mature.
Hold on,
I'm about to say something that's very mature here.
You remember basketball terminology at 2, bro?
I'm about to say something. For Chilltown, I said if there's somebody that probably knows more about how it affected the Jersey population, Chill will probably know more. I just know when I was in my childhood and the people around me. That's the main thing I know.
But this dude was pooping in Pampers, Chilltown, but he remember basketball talk, Chill. This that they let win on PC.
Jason Kidd and Vince Carter was there in like 05 and 07.
Dubs lost in both events he took part in, so they don't let Dub win. But
yeah, they don't let me win.
So to answer your question, Dub, I was already out of Jersey when they had Vince Carter and Jason Kidd, but I had, but I still seen them. But when I was growing up there, they had in the boys club, they used to give us tickets because the Nets was garbage with Michael Ray Richardson and Buck Williams. We would go to see the better players. That's how I was able to go see Doc. That's how I was able to go see Dominique Wilkins. That's how I was able to go see the Bad Boy Pistons because they weren't very good. So the Nets would give tickets to the boys club, and we would be up in where you could stand up and touch the ceiling. That's how far up we were. But I would sneak down to get closer to I could get a better look, and because there were so many empty seats in there. But they weren't as popular because they weren't very good. No, they were not. But I was a big fan of Buck Williams though. I did.
Yeah, that is something about like when they were bad, especially at the later part of it. Yeah, nobody cared about them at all.
Nobody.
So it was ridiculous.
When did you start understanding basketball?
I really started paying attention to it like crazy in 06.
I know. How old were you when you first started understanding basketball?
Oh, when I really started understanding basketball, that was probably when I was in middle school. That was back in
So like 13.
That was in Miami Heat days. That was the Miami Heat days. Yeah. 6th, 7th grades when I really started understanding it. I got into it in 06, but I really started understanding it when I was in middle school.
All right.
Let me see what we got here. Sub panel, which team is better? Team 1, Magic, MJ, Pippen, Timmy D, Shaq, Curry, Melo, Bird, Kareem, KG. Wow, that's a deep team. Or team 2, LBJ, Kobe, KD, Giannis, Hakeem, T-Mac, Clay, Kawhi, Rodman, Milt.
Team 1.
Appreciate y'all.
Team 1.
Everybody agree?
Yeah.
I mean, you got Mike, Kareem, Magic on the same team. I mean,
with Bird.
What's we talking about? With Bird.
Team 2 is no joke, too.
Team 2.
Team 2 is no joke. I probably edge Team 1, but again,
that defense with Team 2 is going to be insane.
It'd be crazy. Yeah, Kobe, LeBron, Hakeem, Giannis, KD. I mean,
First of all, you have no answer for Shaq. So let's
you
just
do.
stop that right
Yes,
there.
yes, you
Chamberlain.
do.
Chamberlain. What are we
Yes,
talking
or
Hold on,
Olajuwon. Yes,
let's
you
be
do.
honest. Hold on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, Chilltown. Shaq will body Will Chamberlain in his prime. And what I mean by that, hold on.
They believe it. They believe it
I
deep
will get a
down.
hotline to Shaq and get on here right now. You know how he gonna get down. You know he gonna come up here and go off on you. So again, Chilltown. Shaq with the Lakers, and Damo's supposed to be a Laker fan too, so he know this. I'm taking Lakers Shaq over any big man in NBA history.
I'm not mad at that.
Anyone. I'm taking Lakers Shaq over any big man in NBA history. That dude was the most unstoppable force I've ever seen before in life on a basketball court. He catch it anywhere 2 feet around the basket, you getting dunked on and kicked under the basket. I don't care who you was, big, strong, whatever. I'm taking that Shaq, bro.
Ticket, you know that they had to widen the lane for Chamberlain. They had to widen the lane for him. They had to change the rules.
He wasn't dealing with Shaq though, Chill. He wasn't dealing with Shaq, bro.
No, he
Because
wasn't.
He
wasn't. But if he
Shaq
was,
put him in foul trouble.
but if he was, I don't think that there would be much. I mean, Ticket, we talking about a dude who is a mythical creature. There's people who won't believe he existed. You understand that, Ticket?
Still, I watched that, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
And right, and I hold on. Dub, I could talk all day about Shaq. I could talk all day about Shaq. But when I think about what Chamberlain did in his prime, when I think about what Olajuwon did in his prime, and defensively what these dudes were, as good as Shaq was, as awesome as Shaq was in his prime, to have to deal with Chamberlain, he's not dominating Chamberlain. He's not. No way is he dominating Chamberlain. It's not happening.
Dominating. And when I say dominating, maybe I'm capping. But when I say dominating, Mars and Damo, I'm talking about, I still think Shaq puts up 30 and 10. Prime Shaq. That's dominating.
Having LBJ.
I think Shaq will still be a dominant force, but to think that Wilt's not gonna equally dominate him on the other end, at the very least, is crazy. Like, they're just gonna dominate. It's gonna be like LeBron and KD seeing each other in the finals. They're just both gonna dominate. Yeah, that's how I see it. I don't think it's going to be an instance where Wilt just body Shaq. I think they're both going to get there.
Okay, so then can we say this, Damo? Well, Damo, can we say this then? Can we say that Pippen locks up KD?
No.
We've seen lesser men do it. Yes, hold on, time out. We've seen Tony Allen do it. We've seen Jason Tatum do it. We've seen lesser men do it.
Oh my God!
How can Pippen do it, and we've seen lesser men lock up KD?
Because they're not. Because Pippen has to
have to
guard LBJ.
Say it. I get you say it.
Pippen, there's other people that needs to have. You have Kobe there. You have LBJ there.
You a scumbag. That's why you
what you mean?
That's why you got money.
Who's Magic guarding?
If Magic guarding LeBron's cooking him. I just want to say that. If Magic
hold on. Who's guarding Magic?
You have plenty of guys.
LeBron.
Who's guarding Kobe?
Who's guarding Kobe? You don't have a
We got plenty of dudes on teams too. Plenty of dudes
on
teams.
Damo. Mike is with Kobe, Damo.
That can protect.
We have who's guarding? You just said Mike was guarding.
Yo, you can put Kawhi. Put KD at the 4. Put KD at the 4. Put Kawhi at the 3. You have a defense with. You have a defense with LeBron, Kobe, Kawhi, and Hakeem. That's insane.
And
you got Tim Duncan, you got Kevin Garnett,
and if you really want to, you can put Rodman in the lineup.
Hold on. You got Duncan, Garnett, Jordan, and you got Pippen. That defense is crazy too, sir.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna play Duncan and KG together, so no Shaq then.
What are you talking about? No, my starting 5 would be Magic, Mike, Pip. No, Magic, Mike, Bird,
no defense right there.
And Kareem. Shaq and Kareem. That's my starting 5. I mean, Kareem and Shaq. Shaq and Kareem.
What we doing with team 2? I'm gonna go with LBJ at the 1, Brian at the 2, KD at the 3. I'm gonna go Giannis at the 4, and I'm gonna go Jabbar at the 5. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go Chamberlain at the 5.
No. Chamberlain's not on that. Chamberlain's not on that team. Chamberlain's not on that. Oh yeah, Chamberlain's on that team. My bad. Chamberlain's on that team. My bad.
You know what? When I think about Giannis, no, I'm not putting him over Hakeem. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go Giannis.
I'm pushing the pace. Put Kawhi at the 3 and KD at the 4, so that we just push
No.
our pace.
What is that? Hold on. So Chitchat, what is that? Hold on. We're gonna get some. Hey, Mars, we're gonna get some truth in here today. So what does that Tim Duncan Hakeem matchup look like then? Don't y'all say that Tim Duncan's the greatest power forward to ever live?
Right.
And some people say Hakeem is the greatest center.
No.
I'm gonna say, and
I don't say
Hakeem
that,
is arguably the best center to ever live.
Hakeem's the greatest defensive player that
I
ever
think
lived.
he's the best defensive player in NBA history. I think he's the best defensive player.
Hakeem.
Olajuwon. I think he's the best defensive player in
A
NBA
lot of people have. Hold on. A lot of people have Tim Duncan up there too.
Oh, he's up there. There's a difference between being up there. I think Olajuwon's the best defensive player in NBA history. No doubt about it. So when you're talking about a front line, when you're talking about this front line of I got Olajuwon and Wilt protecting the paint and the rim, good luck. That's all I'm gonna say.
I got
You can't even put Rodman in there, bro.
Tim Duncan in shot, and then I got KG and Kareem. Excuse me. I
got Bryant and I got LPJ on the perimeter defensively.
I got Jordan Pippen.
Bro,
Okay.
you can put,
You gonna get it on.
Kawhi. I got a prop Kawhi out there
If you
too.
got Jordan and Pippen, I got LBJ and Bryant. Let's get it on.
Hold on, y'all talking about Kawhi. Hold on, y'all talking about Kawhi. Y'all
a
think
duo
Kawhi
of LBJ and Kobe is insane. I'm not gonna lie. And you would just add KD on to that?
Hold on, Mark.
Bro.
I think Kawhi stopping Larry Bird from getting his off.
Yeah,
You don't want my opinion.
Larry Bird is struggling this game, ticket. Larry Bird
You can't tell him.
I'm
I'm revoking your pass. Kilton, you can never talk basketball again if you agree with this statement,
I'm
Kilton.
not saying that. No way.
Man, Kawhi can stop Larry Bird.
Hell no, am I doing that?
Is Larry Bird stopping Kawhi or anybody else on that team?
Do you think Kawhi Leonard can stop Larry Legend?
I'm not gonna say yes.
You gonna make him work? I'm gonna say
What?
But I'm saying
Bust Kawhi Leonard ass. I'm being honest with you. You're gonna bust Kawhi Leonard
for the
ass.
sake of argument, I'm
You're
not
gonna
saying
bust
yes.
Kawhi Leonard ass. I'm
But
saying
who is Larry Bird guarding? Who is Larry Bird guarding? Who is Larry Bird guarding?
You have to deal with Leonard.
Yeah, like what are we talking about?
He would have to deal with Leonard. He would.
Can we all talk about? I'm not even guarding Magic Johnson in the half court. I'm not even guarding him. I'm treating him like Ben Simmons at this point.
You fired as a coach.
Magic Johnson's gonna be run off the floor. Is what I
you disrespect Magic like that, dog. You a joke.
Go watch Magic, fast break merchant. I'm telling you, in the half court, he doesn't do much, especially on this team.
Well, a team like that, it will be fine.
Mars, defund Jalen's mic, Mars, for talking that slander.
Especially if they put Curry at the 1. Especially if they put Curry at the 1 and him at the 2, they'll be fine in terms of the pace.
And Limitless, you saying team 1 because you a Kobe guy. So keep it consistent, like you tell me when you talk about Cat. That's why you saying team 1 because you a Kobe dude.
Kobe's on team 2.
Which one?
Kobe is on 2.
Kobe's on team 2. So if anything, he's being on
team 2. Oh, Mars,
but that's not his turn. Mars,
Limitless, I got your back, buddy. Let's go, Limitless. Yeah.
Hey, Mars, that's how this era. That's how your boy Dub in this era disrespect Larry Bird. They disrespect Larry Bird so much that where they say that they think Kawhi Leonard give a problem. Come on, man. Come on. Larry Bird's right over top of Kawhi Leonard, bro. Come on, man. Y'all stop this, bro.
Yeah, bust Kawhi Leonard ass. Give me a break.
Right over top of Kawhi
Leonard ass. Give me a break. Yes, he would.
I didn't even say yes.
Kawhi Leonard
what are you
ass.
talking about?
We got you on tape.
You would bust his ass. Yes, he
What
would.
did I say? I didn't say yes.
Your initial reaction was with Jalen. You said yes. We got you on video. Just rewind it.
I did not say yes.
You did say yes. You said what?
I think honestly, in all honesty, I think he would struggle with him in the post.
I don't know.
You think Leonard would struggle with Bird in the post?
Larry Bird
for sure. He has too much size.
Leonard.
He has way too much size.
Open shots that his teammates create from.
Hey, hold on. But LeBron was struggle with Magic.
That's
what?
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Here's one reason why. The reason why is because Magic was just as big. He can see. LeBron is not hindering him from seeing the floor. And so it's not like LeBron is bigger than Irvin Magic Johnson, where Magic still can't see the floor and do what he want to do.
Remember, Magic guys as big as Magic Johnson and better defense.
Magic could also post up, Doug. Magic could also post up and score in the post. So the fact that Magic can not only run the point,
that plays to LeBron's actually defensive capabilities. Actually,
I mean,
that actually helps him out as a defender because he doesn't have to guard on the 3 levels.
Magic will almost never be in the post when you have a team of Shaq, Tim Duncan, KG still there. Like
No,
Magic
he'll be a
And
primary
MJ,
ball
and
handler on the
MJ.
perimeter.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a fact.
Yeah,
That's a
that is
fact.
true as well. That's a
Hey,
very good point.
that's even worse for you if he's running the pick and roll with Tim Duncan over Shaq.
Nah, you just gotta drop. It'll be
Yeah, it's
fine.
got drop. We ain't worried about Magic jump shot. I'm not
Yeah,
worried.
Yeah,
just drop. Just
Bro,
drop.
you think they wouldn't? Hold on, you think they wouldn't drop it in the
Ticket,
80s?
why you entertaining this conversation
Oh,
with
they were.
Jalen? He is
They were.
fired as a GM. He is fired as a coach.
It was good-
Play
it was
drop
getting
coverage
dropped.
on Magic.
I
Play
do
it.
think
Play
I got
drop
Larry
coverage
Bird
on
You do a
had
Magic.
soft hedge. You do a
Play
soft
it.
hedge. Play
Not
drop.
play it like Magic couldn't knock down a 15-footer. Like
Nah,
Magic
that's what
couldn't
Mars
knock down a
told him.
Do you
Mars-
17-footer.
don't you trust
Mars
LeBron
told him
James to
to
fight over
Mars.
that screen and meet him at that spot? I trust him to do that.
Mars and Dub
what
was
are
a
we
school
doing?
of
Are we
Magic
playing
Johnson
over it or are
hate.
we going under it? Are we playing drop? Or are we,
Just-
because if he's turning the
Go
corner,
under.
he's going downhill. Forget it.
Just go under. I'll tell LeBron James, you
Right.
fasten up, go under
So
the
it's-
screen
that's
and
what
meet
they
him
want.
right there at
That's
that
what
spot.
they preach on
Under it,
Open
he's
Gym,
knocking that
Chilltown.
down.
Chilltown. That is what
Magic
they're
ain't
preaching
knocking
on
that
Open
down.
Gym. They're preaching Magic Johnson hate on Open Gym, led by Dub and Mars on Open Gym. Go
Dub
watch.
Dub is the consummate Magic hater. 100%.
Yeah, that is true. Mars,
That is-
Mars
there's
don't,
no
don't
question.
partake in that a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm
Dub
gonna
is
watch
the
the
consummate
82
Magic
even
hater.
need for
Yes,
stuff.
he
I
is.
ain't even done.
See how it looks.
Guilty by association. 89 J Stubbs in the season finale. In season finale, had the highest non-playoffs and Xmas R rate since 2017.
Dub.
So-
The in-season finale
Hope I
had
read
the
this
highest non-playoff and Christmas rating since 2017. Focus, Dub. Come on, man.
No, dude can't type, bro. That's
Silver
not non.
Silver's
Don't make
legacy
sense.
questions on in-season tournament.
It's not hard to just use context cues.
Isn't playing in 14-second shot clock are great.
Yes.
I mean, in terms of commissioners in sports, Adam Silver is usually regarded as the best commissioner in sports. They like the way he dealt with the Donald Sterling situation. They think that he's helped improve the game of basketball. The rate, like you said, the ratings have gone up with his in-season tournament. So, I mean, he's been pretty praised. So, shout out Adam Silver.
He's done a really good job. Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Got you. Andre, Ticket just be talking, bro.
Where you play at?
No
Where
one.
you play?
Ticket.
Hold on, no, Dub. We gotta start asking these dudes questions. Have you ever laced them up? Have you ever been in the situations I've been in? You haven't. Don't say, "Oh, Ticket, you ain't playing the NBA." No, you haven't played on my level. So shut your ass up. You under me, sucker. Go ahead, Dub.
Ticket has watched 3 Pacers games this season from the ones.
No, I haven't. I watched more than that.
Anti-Evans TV, Lee Rich, and Skip Payless became members. Appreciate you guys, man.
Dope.
Ticket asking Mars to shoot him Bill is crazy as F.
Mars cool. Oh no, listen, y'all think I really hate Mars? I don't hate him. I push him to the limit. I tell him I hate him, but I push him. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Otani on his deferred contract deal.
Do you see
from
that
the
deal?
Ortiz.
It's $70 million a season, but he's getting paid $2 million a season for the first 10 years. Everything else is deferred. So it's worth $70 million a season. He gets paid $2 million a season. The Dodgers circumvent their salary cap, so they avoid the luxury. But Otani's smart too, because after those 10 years, he's moving back to Japan, and he doesn't have to pay California taxes on the $70 million. That's what people aren't seeing. He's going to pay California taxes on $2 million a season.
Be quiet before you get that man jammed up, man.
For real. That's what he's gonna do, Ticket.
Yeah, you messing up that man plans, man. You gonna make them change the laws.
It ain't news though. Everybody already know it. The cat already out the bag. We all know what it is.
I'm not mad at it.
Have y'all read PGs yet? Where does Hallie land?
We already said that. Let's not get back to that.
Got you. Ticket goes to Mars to see if he's right from Andre.
I ain't gotta go to Mars. Here, my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Mars is good. He a good guy. Doing his thing.
D9, Giddy to the G League, dub 10-day for the Thunder. Wow, people just don't like Josh Giddy, huh? That's insane. Rugger became a member.
Y'all think I hate Damo. Listen, I do Damo like they should be doing AD every game. Just getting under his skin. That's all. And he gonna turn up. That's the same thing I did with Fieldtown. First time I came in here. You know, hey, let's get it going. If they did that to AD every game, if AD played with that passion that he played with last game, screaming to the crowd, I am him, all this stuff every game, like he's supposed to, we ain't had no conversation. Me and Damo ain't never gonna have a conversation. Go ahead.
Got you. I'm gonna transition off to some of the topics, and I think we'll talk about the title of the video. Right now, we are wondering and speculating who are the 8 worst teams in the NBA.
Garbage,
Vote
trash.
You know who the
Vote
worst
and
is?
create a 10-man roster with the players from these teams, and can this team contend to win a championship? So, number one, let's talk about who are the 8 worst teams in the NBA right now.
Listen up. So
Right
we got
now.
the Pistons, the worst. And
Now,
then we
start
got
with the least worst. Start with the least worst, bro.
Right from the top, right? So we ain't gonna we're gonna start with the least worst. So
who's the
I'm gonna
8th
say
worst team? Yeah, I'm trying to think the 8th worst.
No,
team.
that's hard to think about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
those
easy
other
to
teams
the
are pretty
worst and go
solid,
up.
Phil. Phil, those teams that's like right around the 8th, they not
I think
horrible.
the Bulls. I think the Bulls are the least worst.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at that.
They the best of the worst teams. The Bulls are. I'm gonna start with
so?
them. Yes.
Free Kobe White. Kobe White has been balling.
I think
since
the
Zach was going out. He looks like he can help
Bulls are. They better than Charlotte. 100% they better than Charlotte.
Of
I
the
think they
absolute
better
worst
than you.
teams, are we just not gonna? And I'm thinking about the Grizzlies. When Ja gets back, they're obviously not going to be bottom of the barrel anymore. They're going to be at the very least a little below mid. A little.
They
below
might be
mid.
a bottom 10 team.
with
Maybe
Damo
a
on that,
bottom
bro.
10 team.
We
David,
sure?
I agree with
Damo, we just going
Damo,
off
bro.
right now, though. That's what we doing, Damo. We just going off right now.
But you know, but to say we're going off right now and ignore the glaring context of their best player being suspended for the first third of the season is crazy to me. I feel like context is needed when having these conversations.
But even if that's true though, Damo, okay, their best player is suspended. Their best rebounder is not on the floor. Their best dirty work guy is not in the lineup. All of that factors into why this team isn't very good. The difference though
They're
is
still
Damo.
They're still a playing
I
team
still
with Ja.
think they're better than the Bulls, but I'm saying the Bulls aren't dealing with that. The Bulls have all these guys that they have that just either want to leave or should end up leaving, and they're this bad. I feel like that's the difference here.
Mhm.
But this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Steven Adams isn't coming back. Brandon Clark isn't coming back. That's what I'm thinking when you talk about the context of why they're bad. So they're gonna get Ja back. We could have a different conversation if they were gonna get Steven Adams back. If they were gonna get Brandon Clark back. But they're not. They're getting
So you
Ja
don't think
back.
they're going nowhere with Ja back? You don't think?
I think
I agree with that. I think they're a playing team with Ja back.
you think that they move up
Damn.
to the New Orleans, Golden State, Los Angeles
I
Clippers.
think they're a playing team with
with
Ja
Ja
Morant.
Morant.
They're 4 games
think
behind
Ja
the
Morant-
Warriors. It's not like it's.
Yeah, I think Ja Morant is a straw that stirs that cup. And his electrifying, they need his electricity in there. I agree with Dom on that. I think he changes that whole tempo of that team. He comes back, everybody, the guys that are there gets put more into their proper play. I think Marcus Smart becomes more valuable when he comes back.
Who's
I
also
think
been out of the lineup too with a rolled ankle.
I'm saying,
huge.
I'm saying with those guys there. I'm saying with him there, Chilltown. Those other guys, I think he makes their roles more comfortable. I think he makes their roles better. The guys that are there.
Well, he take a lot of pressure off of them, just offensively, just from an offensive standpoint. He take a lot of pressure off them. When you take 27 a game out the lineup, and then now you bring it back. I don't expect y'all. And remember too, Damo, he hasn't played in 25 games. So what are you expecting from Ja when he comes back? Are we going to throw him right back in the lineup? Is he just going to get right back to where he left off? Because he hasn't played in 2 months. So what are you expecting from this guy?
I think people.
And on top of that, Damo, we've already had 2 months. We still got to get Ja back acclimated to the season. Teams have already been rolling. How long is it going to take him to get back acclimated? I know he's been practicing with the team, but it's not the same as actual game time, right? So what are you expecting from him, and how long is this process going to take?
I am genuinely, when Ja comes back, and I mean, people can say it's fair or unfair. I'm going to hold him to the same expectations to when the last time he was on the basketball court. I'm not shooting him no bail for the simple fact that I'm being told how crazy I am for having X player end up better than him from what we've seen. So if you're telling me, oh, based off the last thing we've seen from Ja, I can't put nobody above him, he should keep those same expectations coming back into the season. There should be no get him acclimated process. No, there should be no, oh, nah, we got to let him get his feet wet. No, his feet should already be wet because no one can be better than him since the last time we've seen him. So he should be as good at very least as the last time we've seen him. So I'm holding him to the same expectations. Top flight guard in the NBA, one of the better top 5, top 6 point guards in the NBA. I'm holding that expectation. Now, I'm not saying he has to come back and be better than Luka. I'm not saying he has to come back and be the best player we've ever seen, but he should still retain the same expectations he's had after he got out the playoffs last season.
After about 2 weeks, Bill, he'll come back. He'll come back, play around 25 minutes a game for the first 4 or 5 games, average around 17 points. And then once they up him to around 35, sort of like they did last year when he went out and came back and was off the bench, and then he'll just be right back. I see him about 2 or 3 weeks right back on that same level.
Oh, and on top of that too, just to add, because someone in the chat did say something as well, and that's another food for thought. This isn't a guy coming off an injury.
No,
that's another thing. Just like when Miles Bridges came back, no one shot him bail for the games he missed, and he came back and just started hooping again because this isn't an injury. This is just idiotic behavior. This is bad behavior. This is you not handling your business off the court. Therefore, you're not playing. So I'm not giving you no leeway because you're not hurt, my guy. You made some bad decisions. You got suspended. That's what. If he was coming off an injury, this is a totally different thing because injuries can regress you. You not playing because of some decisions you made? Yeah, nah, bro. I'm not shooting you no bill. You should be as good as the last time. You should be as good as the last time I seen you at the very least.
So there's
plus he's been able to practice chill. So
that's what I was about to say. So there, with him not coming off injury, we don't have a gap where he's got to get back in shape or he's got to get back.
I said 2 weeks.
He should have still been in shape. He's actively practicing and stuff right now. He should constantly be in shape. He should have never been out of shape, in my opinion.
I disagree. Well, Damo, here's the one thing I think you were wrong about just a little bit. I think that
game shape. I know he's not going to be in game shape. Let me say that. He's not going to be in game shape. He got to get acclimated to that. Damo. And I said that with Miles Bridges. He got to get back to. I said that when Miles Bridges came back. He got to get back to the flow of things. But again, and I know everybody's not the same. But if a guy like Miles Bridges can come back and relatively be straight back in the flow of things, I mean, John Morant, and he did put on weight, but still, John Morant should still relatively be cool. And he's put on weight, as people are pointing out. He definitely did put on weight. So, get reacclimated to being heavier. But you should have been doing drills. You should have been doing this and getting acclimated to your new size as the season's been going on. You shouldn't have been having a down period and, okay, I got 5 more games, so I'm back. Let me ramp it up. No, you should have been ramped it up. In my opinion. I don't know, though. I'm not.
I just feel like a lot of time has passed, and the Western Conference is a gauntlet. And when you falling that far behind, that late in the season, I mean, we talking about getting this dude back a week before Christmas. They already, what did you say, Mars? They 4 games behind the Warriors. So they 4 games.
How far back were the Lakers last year before they made a deal to trade deadline, bro?
I think they started 2-10. I think they started the season 2-10.
Yeah, so
I just think they also had LBJ. They also had Anthony Davis.
I think you bugging, bro. I think Ja'll be back, and I really do think they're gonna go on a win streak. I think you'll see him go on a couple of games. This game win streaks because remember they played a tough schedule to start the season too. They just didn't miss him. They played a hellacious schedule. They were playing all those heavy hitters. So I do think that he helps them get to the play-in. I think they get in the playoffs, and I think they become a hell of a matchup for whoever that 1-2 seed is. I would not want to play them in the first round. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, the Lakers started making. They went 2-10, and then they proceeded to go on a nice little stretch of games, winning games. So like I don't know. Actually, I mean, could they make the play with Josh? Sure, but honestly, I still think this team is still going to be a really bad team with or without John Morant.
I don't think they're a playoff team. I don't.
It's a bad team. It's a really bad team, and they missing Steven Adams out there. Luke Kennard, I still think he's gone for a couple weeks. So I'm not gonna lie, bro. I mean, this is
how many games did they win last year?
Who, the Grizzlies?
Yeah,
they won. Let me check.
I think 48, something like that.
And that was with everything they had going on with Ja, and they still won 48 games.
47.
Right? So
this ain't the same team.
No, listen, but we're bringing Ja back in the equation. Take 25 games out. How many games is that left in the season? Like 50 what?
67.
67 games, Mars?
57
games? So, Mars, out of them 57 games, I got them going 40-17. Does that get them in the playoffs, Mars?
Damn.
40-17?
Yeah, 46 wins would get them in the playoffs.
I got them going 40-17. Does that get them in the playoffs, Mars? On the play-in?
Well, if they already got you said what you said, Ticket, how many?
40-17 out of 57 games.
So that'd be 40. So 46 wins. Yeah, 46 wins gets them in the play-in. That's putting a lot on it, though, brother. A lot.
I'm not. Bro, listen. Y'all undercutting Ja. Y'all the real deal. I told y'all, Ja better than that dude. He over here praising Tyrese Haliburton too. He's better than him too.
Promise you. I'm telling you right now, bro. He is not gonna.
Hold on. His effect and his control, his effect on the game is better than his too. Y'all undercut John Morant's effect when he comes back, Jalen. Watch that team instantly start winning games when he come back.
In order for them,
but to make the playoffs is tough.
Yeah, in order for them to make the playoffs, they need to have an above 500 record. Now, that's what the now I'm going with the assumption that all these other guys are going to have above 500 records as well. So let's see. What record do we think the Grizzlies are going to sit here and finish with?
Bro, I just said it. Whatever they got now.
Besides you.
Let them lose every game.
Ticket got them winning still 50. Ticket got them winning 50 games.
46 games because
they have 6 wins right now. They will finish with 52 games that they won this year, and I don't think they're 51.
He said 40 and 17. How is 40 plus 6? 52?
He said 40 or 40
and 17.
Oh, so then he'll have a 46.
Right. He'll have them at 46 wins. So I'm looking at this team, and with Ja coming back, I'd be surprised if they won 30 games. I would be. I'd be surprised if they won 30 games.
Chill, you full of shit. I'm going to tell you why you full of BS. The West is compromised right now. The Warriors ain't the same. Hold on. Let me cook you 1 second. The Warriors ain't the same.
Right
or wrong.
Okay.
Hey, we don't know what the hell
Warriors aren't even in the play-in.
Hold on.
Warriors are not in the play-in.
Listen, keep going. These are teams that got to play. The Warriors ain't the same. They can be had. The Phoenix Suns. Hold on. Let me finish. Listen, these are teams that got to play. The Phoenix Suns can be had. We know that. We ain't worried about the Utah Jazz. We know they can beat the Jazz. We know they can beat Portland. Then keep looking up and down the list. Hold on. You shaking your head. No? With Ja?
No. They can't name teams that aren't in the play-in.
I want you to keep going.
I'm talking about games they can win the rest of this season.
The teams ahead of Memphis right now, Ticket, is Utah, Golden State, New Orleans, Phoenix, the Clippers, the Rockets, the Lakers, Sacramento, Dallas.
Are you so outright there with Ja that New Orleans just can straight beat them?
With the crew that New Orleans has, they better than Memphis. Yes.
Wait. What are we talking about? This schedule looks pretty hard right now. Wait, I'm gonna put the schedule right. I don't know who you're talking about.
When Ja comes back.
Oh, when does he come back? What's the date?
December 19th.
On the 19th.
December 19th.
Yeah,
okay,
put that up.
No, I'll share the screen.
Now we can't forget that that's in what's today? Today is the 12th. That's in another week.
Next Tuesday.
I said they can lose every game from now. It don't matter. Right? They can lose every game from now till Ja come back.
They play us twice.
Nice. Thank you, Marv. You see what's going on. Now go right to the 19th. Dub.
Tickets go right there. $5.
New Orleans.
So wait, these games right here. Do you think they're winning any of them?
No, they lose. They lose.
They lose all of them.
Let's say they lose every one of those games.
So they're 6 and 19. They'll be 6 and 19 then.
Okay, I don't care. Go to the 19th.
Okay, so then they're gonna have the Pelicans.
Oh, that's a win.
Oh my God. All right. Pacers.
Oh, the Pacers against Tyrese Haliburton? Another win.
There's no way.
Atlanta? Another win.
There's no way.
Hold on, let's keep going. New Orleans.
I want everyone to understand this. This is not true. These are hard matchups that they have to face. This is a hard schedule.
They're going to split with New Orleans. They're going to split.
It's not true. We haven't seen the games. He's just
no. I'm saying it's not like an easy win, Mars. It's not like about to win this. No.
If the win's hard or difficult, that doesn't show on the record.
This man Mars. Come on.
Let's keep going.
It doesn't matter if it's easy or hard. If
this is a hard schedule.
Hold on.
You got Denver.
Hey Mars, I'm gonna annihilate this boy. Let's keep going though. Okay, so they split against New Orleans. I got them beating the Pacers in Atlanta. At Denver. Denver ain't the same as Jamal Murray gonna play.
Jamal Murray played last night.
No, I'm saying, but is he gonna play then? Hold on. He's been in and out the lineup. Is he gonna play then? So Denver, I give you Denver. Hold on. I give you Denver. So that's 2 losses right now. That's 3 wins and 2 losses. The strippers, they're going to beat the strippers. They almost beat the strippers. No, they did beat the strippers. They beat the strippers without Ja Morant.
No, they lost to them, but it was a dogfight.
Okay, let's keep going.
No, they beat them. They beat them right here.
Let's keep going. Now, let's look at the Lakers, right? Now, go to the Lakers. No, hold on. Strippers and who else? Sacramento. They beat Sacramento in Memphis.
No way.
In Memphis with Ja, bro. In Memphis. That's a win. That's
San
Sacramento
Antonio.
and Memphis. San Antonio, that's another win. Mars, look how we racking up wins, Mars. That's 5 wins right there, Mars. Toronto, that's another win at home. That's 6 wins, Mars. At the Lakers, you can have a Lakers game. You can have a Lakers game. At
Phoenix.
Phoenix, I picked them to win. I don't trust KD. At Dallas, you can have a Dallas game.
Nah,
you can have that game.
Yeah, Luka coming through.
You can have that game. Then they play the strippers at home again. They're gonna beat the strippers again. Hold on, watch it. That's a
So
win.
wait, you got
Watch
the
it, Mars.
Grizzlies beating
Now,
the
Mars,
Clippers
watch
3
it, Mars.
times this
Watch
season?
how I drop your boy off, Mars.
There's
Then
no
they
way.
play the Knicks. Hold on. Then they play the Knicks. That's another win. They play the Knicks in Memphis. They play the Knicks in Memphis. The Knicks ain't a good road team. That's another win. They play Golden State in Memphis. Another win. Ja Morant gonna run all over Steph Curry like he was doing all the other years. At Minnesota, I don't trust Minnesota. That's a gimme game. That's an up in the air game.
There's no.
That's an up in the air game. That's a toss up. Pick
No, it's not. Mars, I'm upset with you for condoning this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very upset
Mars
with
know
you.
what time it is. Hold on,
Ticket predicts
Chicago.
some games, and all of a sudden he's wrong. Like we have to see the games happen. If he thinks
Nah,
they're gonna
Mars,
win and they end up winning, then
the way he's going about this, you know,
Mars,
is disgusting.
Chicago is a win, Mars.
Even with me being a better Mars, this is
Mars,
still disgusting.
Look at this.
No matter what.
if he thinks they're gonna win, does it? Would you
46 wins. 46
You know
wins.
what?
is
I
a
think, this game might go down to the wire, but I think they
No,
can
you know,
better for you.
This
This
is
man
not
got the
gonna win.
Clippers
They're gonna
losing
win.
3 times to the
46
Grizzlies in one season.
Ticket got the Memphis Grizzlies at 46 wins. 46 wins in the Western Conference is a top 5 seed. If Ja could get them from where they are now to a top 5 seed, he's the league MVP. No question about it. He's the league MVP.
I'm getting y'all chips out. I'm giving y'all chips out.
We're at Chicago. We're at Chicago.
I'm giving you Chicago. I'm giving you. We're gonna win Chicago. We're gonna win Toronto.
Okay.
I'm giving Memphis both of them games. You can have Miami since that's your team, Dub. You can have that win. So now that's 5 losses. That's 11 wins and 5 losses, if I'm not mistaken.
They got to travel back to. They got to go to Orlando.
Orlando in Memphis. I'm giving that to Memphis.
No, give it to no. You got to give that to Orlando.
No, it's in Memphis, fool.
No, because they're traveling from the East Coast back to Memphis. So the
I don't care. That's at home. Hold on, that's home cooking. I'm taking them at home against Orlando.
I'm letting you know what to look at when you gamble. I'm just letting you know they're going to lose that game.
Gambling, he's predicting.
Nah,
Right,
they're
they're
going to
gonna
lose that game. Gambling is predicting.
They're going to be angry they lost to Miami. So let's go to that. Let's go to the next one, Dub.
Indiana.
At Indiana, I get it to Indiana. Let's say we get it to Indiana. Cool, no problem.
Sacramento.
At home against Sacramento, they take that game.
Cleveland.
Home against Cleveland, Cleveland shaky. Cleveland shaky. I give that to Memphis at home.
Wait, you got the winning a back? You got the winning a back-to-back and traveling? Did you say Sacramento? You said Sacramento?
I didn't say back-to-back. I said I give the Pacers that win. And I think they're going to beat
Sacramento. Did you give Sacramento this win too?
No, they're going to beat. That's at home. They're going to beat Sacramento and Memphis.
They're off of back-to-back and they're traveling.
Hold on. I'm going to say it again. They're going to lose at Indiana, and they're going to come home fired up and beat Sacramento.
Okay.
They're going to beat Cleveland at home. Okay. Then they already own Golden State. Golden State going to be ready to trade Klay Thompson by then. So they're going to trade. They're going to beat Golden State. Right? Then here's the game that's going to turn the season around when they go beat Boston. Right? Then they're going to beat the Knicks in New York. They're going to beat Chicago again. They're going to beat Charlotte. They're going to beat the Pelicans at home. They're going to beat Mars Houston Rockets at home.
Whoa. Calm down.
Okay,
you gave Miami a win.
I give you that win, Mars. Okay, well, they'll lose to Houston then. Yeah. They'll lose to they'll beat Milwaukee at home because Milwaukee ain't nothing on the road.
Oh my God.
And again, they play the Strippers again in Memphis. That's another win for them. They'll beat Brooklyn at home. They got to go to Minnesota. I get it to Minnesota. They're going to beat Portland twice, beat Brooklyn again. I'll say they lose at Philly. They'll beat Atlanta at home. They'll at OKC. They'll beat OKC. I think they match up well with OKC. They'll beat OKC. They'll beat the Wizards. They'll beat the Hornets. OKC, they play them again at home. I get that game to OKC even because I think OKC comes back and is angry and Shea does something crazy and they get the win. At Sacramento, I give you that win too. Sacramento takes that game in Sacramento. At Golden State, Ja comes up big on ESPN. beats them on national TV again and Golden
You
State.
got them beating them 3 times, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I do.
crazy.
Yes, I do. The Golden State Warriors ain't the same. I got them beating San Antonio, sir. Losing in Denver. Then at the Lakers in Memphis, I got them beating the Lakers. I got them losing to Orlando in Orlando, beating Detroit, beating the Bucks, beating Detroit again. This time they're gonna beat Philly at home, beat San Antonio, beat Cleveland, beat the Lakers, and they're gonna close out by beating the Denver Nuggets.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna tally this all up. I'm gonna rewind this and
Ja's the
see
league
how many
MVP.
wins he have.
Ja is the league MVP.
If that
That's a
all
top
happens,
5 seed.
yeah.
You
That's
can't
a
win the
big-
MVP with 57 games, so he's not eligible anyway.
Right.
Oh,
So
that's right.
he could win every
Right,
game for
right,
the rest of the season.
right,
He can't win
right.
it. So
Because he
I hope-
hasn't played 65 games. That's correct.
Take it. That is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard you say.
Has
Because
Ja
I-
Morant not
then
been-
what if
hold
it
on, let me
happens?
ask you
Then
a
what if it
question. Has Ja Morant not been
Mars, I
beating
put
Steph Curry all these years?
$1,000. Mars,
The
I'm
last couple of years-
chill.
the last couple of years, has Ja
Ticket,
Morant not been beating
ticket.
Steph Curry?
Ticket.
Has Ja Morant not been owning Steph Curry, Mars, these last couple of years? Has he not been dropping Steph Curry off, beating him?
I think their record against the Warriors is good. I think.
Yep.
I don't
So
think-
I've heard you say the Grizzlies are gonna lose what 8 games throughout this whole entire thing. I don't think you only given them.
No.
8 losses.
I'm saying I'm saying they'll lose 17. So I'm still out of those
We
57 games.
just went through the whole thing.
Yeah, so
And
he's
throughout
given
the
there's
whole
a few
thing-
games he'll be wrong about, is what he's saying. There's a few
Oh,
games.
okay,
That's what I'm
okay,
saying.
okay.
So, and I
Now,
still-
shall we
I
bet on
I
this?
still can,
Shall
and
we
I
bet
still
on
get the
it?
40 wins, and I still get the 40 wins on this clown. So what you
40
saying,
wins.
dog?
That's the top
Bro,
5
this
seed,
is-
yo. That is
Yeah,
a
so
top
if,
5
if
seed.
he's right, then what? 'Cause,
Still, they're
He's not
playing
gonna be right.
a
It's
lot.
not-
But if
They
he
play
is
the
right, it's a
Spurs, all those
prediction.
teams a lot, dog.
I'll put my life on it. I'll put my life on it. I'll put my
Okay.
life on it.
Hey,
They're
You're
not
not,
winning
well, you're
games.
not going to kill yourself if the Memphis
I was gonna
Grizzlies
say,
don't
you're not
keep that
jumping
game.
off
So,
the
like,
bridge.
what does that
I'll
mean?
put my life on it, bro. There's no way.
Y'all saying this. Y'all forget they can also make moves at the trade deadline too.
Jesus
Can we
Christ.
pick the 8 teams? The 8 worst teams? Is that
Yeah. So who are the 8 worst teams in the league right now?
So like we said, if we start from the bottom, I think it's easier. So if we go Pistons,
Pistons
Washington, right?
Washington,
Spurs,
Spurs.
Portland, those 4 for sure. And after that, we throw in Charlotte. That's 5. After that, we throw in Utah Bulls.
Utah has to go.
That's
in there.
6, 7. Now that 8 spot, after Utah Bulls, that 8 spot, I don't want to say my Raptors. I mean, they're the
Nah,
conversation.
The Raptors got the same record as the Hawks right now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So there's there.
I don't even think they. I don't think they're bad.
So
that
Memphis-
bad.
Who is? I mean, Golden State. I'm not doing Golden State.
Memphis ain't in there.
Raptors. Hawks.
Hold on,
Memphis is there. We see
I don't see the Raptors on that list, bro. I think the Raptors better than what y'all giving them credit for.
I agree with that one. I actually do agree with that one.
The Raptors out here dropping dudes off, Jalen. So I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, you know, you're right. You're right. Chota, I didn't include Memphis. I didn't include Memphis in that list. So that would be the 8.
Yo,
8
and that's your team too, Jalen. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I hear you, but look, that 8 spot is just very tight if you don't want to include Memphis. That's it. It's a lot of teams. in there.
Memphis.
Yeah. So Pistons, Wizards, Portland, Spurs, Charlotte, Bulls, Utah, Memphis. We'll go with those 8 teams. And we're supposed to build a team.
Yeah, we got a draft out of those teams. So what were the teams again? Name them.
Let's go. The teams are Pistons, Wizards, Portland, Spurs, Charlotte, Bulls, Utah, Memphis.
All right. So out of those 8 teams, we need to draft the best team we possibly could out of those people.
Can't believe you guys told me the Spurs were better than the Grizzlies. Crazy.
So with the number 1 pick, I'm taking Wemby.
You're taking Wemby?
He's the best player on these teams?
Hold on,
He's
chill.
a starting center? I thought we were spreading a team.
Up here talking about shit. Oh, that's right. That's one of the worst teams. My bad.
Yeah, worst teams. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about if he's the best player, but I mean, he'd be our starting center. No, we're gonna start.
He's definitely going to be our starting center.
Yeah, I guess
So
Jalen.
I'm taking Wemby.
I'm cool with Wemby at the 5.
So Wemby's better than DeAndre Ayton already.
That's a fact.
Mars, you something else. You are something else, Mars, but that's okay. You are.
I'm just
I
asking
had
a
a
question.
tomato, I'll throw it at your ass.
At point
I'm just
guard,
asking a question.
I would take Cade at point.
John Moran.
Oh yeah,
It would have to be Ja.
Right? Yeah, for including Ja. Sure.
We'll have to be
Not
Ja.
a brick, that's why
Yeah.
I throw it at Mars at.
We could put we could put Cade at the 2 though.
No.
Zach Levine.
I mean,
Oh, I
you're right.
forgot.
That could be
The
How
Bulls
about,
are here, too.
this, Dub? How about this? Mars, pick
My
the
bad.
team. Tell us
It's
who
fine.
the guys are.
I'll just keep correcting you guys.
Because that's all we doing. We pick somebody and you just say somebody else. So
Yeah,
Mars,
because
you
you've been
tell us
wrong
the
both
10 guys.
times.
Right,
Both
so we've
gods
been
you
wrong
guys
the
got
whole time.
wrong.
Mars, you pick all 10 guys. Who's the small forward on this
Is
team?
Ja
Mars?
over LaMelo? For sure.
Yes.
Okay, so who's the small forward, Mars? How about
DeMar
Pascal Siakam? You
DeRozan.
like him?
No,
Probably
it's
DeRozan.
Toronto isn't on the list. DeMar DeRozan. And then Larry Markkanen's at the 4.
Nah, he's right. He's right. Marketing definitely at the 4.
Right, Mars. So keep picking the team. So DeMar DeRozan at the small forward.
And then Larry Markkanen at the 4.
Marking at the 4. So who's coming off the bench?
You guys can do the bench.
LaMelo
because we clearly wrong, Mars. So go ahead, Mars.
LaMelo,
who's the best rotation player of all of these 8
Wait,
teams?
you have to pick a 6th man, or you just pick?
Nah, you
I
can just
mean,
pick whoever.
I think LaMelo.
Yeah, sure.
You can pick
LaMelo.
whoever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pick LaMelo.
LaMelo, Bojan Bogdanovic.
Jalen Durant is a backup 5.
Oh, we're doing it. Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, yeah, for building a team, you want.
If you think he's better than Walker Kessler.
See?
That's a good debate, though. I'm not mad at that. Walker Kessler, Jalen Durant. We're supposed to build a team, right? Who would you guys pick? Who'd you at Chilltown? Walker Kessler, Jalen Durant.
Kessler.
So yeah, we'll go with Kessler. Desmond Bain is coming off the bench, right?
Oh, for sure. Not Desmond Bain. He's been cooking this year, yeah.
Jaren Jackson.
Not better than Damo's boy Jalen Durant, who's such a great defender.
Jaren Jackson.
How many dudes we got on off Memphis?
4.
3 guys.
Three guys. It's Desmond Bain, Jaren Jackson, and John Morant.
Maybe Ticket is right. 3 guys on.
He said,
Yeah.
I mean, Chicago has 2.
Yeah,
Just one extra player.
Who's the last guy we put on this?
Yeah, that's who do you
The
want?
Jazz have 2.
Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, Asar Thompson.
I mean, what about
Kyle Kuzma? Like, there's
Portland needs some love, like Jeremy Grant.
Shaden Sharp.
Yeah, Shaden Sharp's been balling out.
Yeah, don't forget Shaden Sharp. Yeah, don't forget Shaden Sharp.
I mean, maybe we should.
Now it's never forget Shaden Sharp.
How about Alex Caruso, Mars? How you feel about him?
Nah, he doesn't deserve to be on the best worst team. Nah, because he's the best.
Even though he's on one of the best.
The title of this list, he doesn't deserve to be on the best worst team. It's just a bad title. He's too good for that.
I mean, has Simons played enough games? His numbers go crazy.
He's played like 4 games.
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 games. Not enough games. I'm cool with Jeremy Grant. You guys want him?
Sure.
Why not?
Jeremy Grant. There we go. Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant. We got the team.
Is the team good enough to win a championship? Yes. There we go. Good work, guys.
Can this team
Next
make the
topic,
playoffs?
Dub. Next topic.
I hate you. I really do.
What do you want us to talk about?
You make my life so much different.
We made the team. Is the team good enough to win a championship? Yes.
Who was the last one? Who was the last one again?
Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
There we go. We built a championship team with the worst team is in the NBA. Good work.
Y'all think this team can win a chip?
Yeah,
No.
it can. Yes, it
No.
can. Yeah, Wemby gonna win a chip as a rookie. Finals MVP too.
Why not?
Good.
Why not, Chill? Why can't this team win?
Win the championship. This team right here.
Mm-hmm.
No. I just don't see the continuity. I don't see the continuity. As good as defensive player as Wemby is, he's still young. He would still have to deal with a lot of other teams going after him. He's very deficient offensively still. DeMar DeRozan, even though he went for 41 last night, and I am a big DeMar DeRozan fan, but if he has to see any of the guys that he struggles against, we already know what he is. Walker Kessler also.
You're not dependent on him, though, Till. You're not dependent on him to be the main guy.
You're not dependent on who?
This team goes 10 man.
First of all, who is the man on this team? Is it John Morant?
Hold on, that's John Morant. But I would have switched. Desmond Bain with Zach LaVine. I would have put Bain in that starting lineup on his team.
I'm not mad at that.
They're both on the team. It doesn't make a difference. Yeah, you could.
No. But I'm saying I think it does the way you're looking at how they play, Mars. I think that their starting lineup would be better with Bain, a guy who can spread the floor a little bit better, who just opens the court a little bit better. Just how he fits in. He doesn't need the ball as much as LaVine would to get off, because John's gonna have the ball a lot. So John knows how to play with Bain. I would like that. And then DeRozan, him doing his thing along with Laurie and Wemby, I like that lineup better than with LaVine in it.
I
I
think
have
this
no
team
problem.
would be the deepest team in the league right now.
Of course, it's the deepest team in the
Yeah,
league.
Because Mars, you would still have shot blocking coming off the bench with Jaren Jackson Jr.
Best players on the worst teams.
Mhm.
Of course they would.
You would still have Jeremy Grant, who's a very good wing defender, coming off the bench playing the 3.
Mhm.
In this case, you would still have a elite scorer in Zach LaVine coming off the bench to be able to give you buckets.
Mhm.
Damo likes Walker Kessler. I remember him talking about him this past summer. And he also likes LaMelo Ball. I don't like LaMelo Ball as far as this team is concerned, but I mean, he's a backup, so.
I think they can win a championship. Yeah, it depends who's coaching them. Who's the best, worst coach? Gregg
I
Popovich.
had to pick a coach. You're right. Coach, guys.
Well, why not? Let's give them a coach too. Best, worst coach. Gregg Popovich. We agree. All right,
Oh
cool.
yeah, it gotta be Pop.
Now we get the best coach of all time too. I guess they win the championship.
Yeah, they win. They win with Pop. They win.
This
This
is
is what we're
Yeah.
agreeing with. Greg Pop.
Oh no doubt.
Who else are you gonna pick? Taylor Jenkins, Will Hardy, Billy Donovan,
the Memphis
Steve Clifford?
coach.
Wes Unseld Jr.,
The Memphis coach, maybe.
Monty Williams, Chauncey Billups.
Maybe Monty Williams.
Hmm.
Yeah. We got a different set of talent right here. So it's completely different what's going on in Detroit than what's going on right here. I don't think that he's losing 18, 19, 20 games in a row with this talent right here. I think he's doing a lot better with this talent. I think you're going off the fact that he's got a bad team. So like all of a sudden he's now a bad coach. Guy took his team to the NBA finals. He was coach of the year. But all of a sudden, because he's got a bad mixture of talent, he's a bad coach. Give me a break.
So you got me with Popovich?
Today,
Mm-hmm.
as of right now,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
We can have Monty Williams as the coach then. But I still think they win the
That's
championship.
crazy.
But I think they can win a championship.
Why are we going off, Jalen? We're going off legacy. That's what we're doing right now. We're going off legacy with Gregg Popovich. Don't forget, the San Antonio Spurs have lost 18 straight games.
That is true.
I'm
And the Detroit
Pistons
Pistons have lost 19.
Yeah, if we're just doing
Yes,
this
they have.
year, I mean,
They
sure,
have
but
lost 19
But
straight
Mars,
games. But here's the difference. San Antonio-
y'all are really giving Pop. Pop ain't never did what Monty did. Monty went with less. Well, listen, like I said, Pop, man, he always had talent, bro.
And this team has talent.
no, but hold on. Pop made
No, I'm
Morris
saying, but
Diaw
y'all
look
talking about he
amazing.
always had Hall of Fame.
Thiago
He always
Splitter
had
made
multiple
look
Hall of Fame.
amazing. Patty Mills was the best under Pop. Danny Green was the best under Pop. Pop
But
made a lot of guys.
no,
look
it's not
really
under.
good.
Hold on, but it's not under Pop, Jalen. It's under all those other superstars that was on the team, bro.
Yeah, but
It's
this is
easy
even
to come
after
in there.
those
Hold on,
superstars were
it's
fading, though.
easy to come in there and do that when you're playing with Tim,
I
when
feel like
you're
I got
playing with
baited
Tony,
into
when you're playing with Manu, versus you going in there by yourself.
Now I'm making it sound
Yeah,
like
but on
Pop
this
can't-
team, he's not by himself.
That's
You
what
got
it
DeMar
sounds
DeRozan, John Moran,
Hey,
Zach
hold on,
LaVine,
Chitchat. I
Embiid.
don't think Pop can coach anymore.
That's what it sounds like. It's making me sound like Pop can't coach, and that's
He
bullshit.
can't.
That's not true.
No, he can't. Hold on.
I
He
don't
can't
think
coach no more. Chill. He's old and washed up. He looked like Dewberry looked in that video. He's old, washed up, and too slow, man. It's over with.
He's about to win a ring in the next 5 years somehow. We're going to be like, he's the greatest coach.
No, we're not.
A
No, we're
ring for
not.
him would still
We
be
already
in
said that.
5 years. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I'm-
If they keep him around, that's going to destroy the franchise. They need and this time right now. You need to get this younger guy around there, man. Get a younger
It's
coach.
kind of like the Bill Belichick thing of football. Everyone just wants to bash
I'm
these
just
kind of
trying,
all-time
man.
great
I'm trying
coaches.
to tell you, no, man. He ain't it, bro. The man is starting Jeremy Showchan, man. Ask Mars, bro.
I
If
mean,
you
look,
can't, the Pop is too old and see now to see that your point guard that you have ain't the point guard for that team. I mean, bro, he's just. What else you got to say, bro?
I mean, the Jeremy Sokat is definitely weird, but maybe it's an experimental thing. Again, he's Pop, so I'm going to trust him. Now, if he continues to be bad over the next few years, we can have a conversation. But again, the couple years of being bad after a 2-decade run of being
What's
the best franchise in the NBA,
This team that Pop has, if I'm not mistaken, isn't this the same crew from last year? But they added Wemby.
They're at 9 years. They're 8 games better than what they are right now.
Right. Is this the same crew that was like with Sochan and Vassell and
pretty much. I think Jetty Osman is new because I think he was on Cleveland.
okay, so it's basically the same crew from last year, and you add in Wemby, who
Jakob Porter was there for 46 games.
is a double guy, right? So Monty Williams, who just got this crew, this mixture of talent, Gregg Popovich, on the other hand, who already had these guys, and now you add in Wemby, and they dropped, 17 or 18 straight games with arguably the best prospect in NBA history. That's what's going on with this. That's what's going on with this. That's what's going on with this crew right now. Meanwhile, Monty Williams gets on this Pistons team that lost 20 straight. He just got the crew. Gregg Popovich been in San Antonio for however long he's been in San Antonio, and all he did was add Wemby to the crew, and they've gotten worse.
But isn't that wasn't I hearing the whole time how you got to build around Wemby now? So him having the same players, but if you're building around someone new who wasn't there last year, is that not a different team, just in terms of construct? Like you could have the same team, and then add a superstar to it.
Right.
It's not the same team because you have to change how those other guys play. Devin Vassell has to play different. Keldon Johnson has to play different. Jeremy Sohan wasn't playing the point last year, but he is this year. Because when you have to fit Wemby into it, everyone else's role changes. So it might be the same players, but they're playing differently because you've added that big figure, which is Wemby. Because if you just throw Wemby in there and tell him to be a role player, maybe the team's better because he has these guys, Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, playing the same as they did last year. But when you got to play around Wemby, the team plays differently. So
y'all giving proper pass.
Now, with that being said, Miles, and that's a fair point, Miles. But with that being said, the team isn't constructed different. The team is constructed the same. The philosophy is now different. The way we play is different. We still got the same guys here, but now we just got to play different with a big guy or with a point guard or whatever we have. But the construction of the team is still the same. The house is still built the same. We just got one different brick that we have in the house. The house is still constructed the same. We just got to build it different.
So he's not getting exposed?
Who's that? Gregg Popovich?
Yeah.
He's only getting exposed if you thought the Spurs were going to be anything better than
I thought they were going to be at the bottom of the Western
Conference. Hold on, Mars. When I say is he not getting exposed, wasn't it a stupid decision to put Jeremy at the point guard?
I think it's stupid.
So I'm saying he's exposing that he really don't know what to do with his team. If you, Jalen, Damo, and everybody else can see that he's supposed to be starting Trey at the point, but you're starting Jeremy, who just completely disrupts the team as far as the chemistry and how the team flows. They have to see this too. If we are all seeing this and we all rarely agree on the same thing, all of us rarely agree on the same thing, but we agree on that, but they don't see that. Man,
what if he's not trying to win though? What if the point is? What if the point is?
Well, then he definitely needs to be fired then. Because
be fired if the team is trying to, if the suits are saying we still need to tank, they don't see them competing. They're trying to tank. They got Wemby, so they're already going to benefit from having Wemby as a draw regardless. People are going to buy the jerseys. They got put on TV twice as much as like the Magic, who are a top seeded team or one of the better teams in the East as of right now. They got way more national TV games than a lot of these teams that have prominent stars. They're already getting the benefits of that from just having Wemby. If you're still trying to tank, is that on him if he's just doing what they want?
You think he really wants to lose right now?
I don't think he wants to lose, but everybody has a boss, and he's just the head coach. I don't think, unless I'm wrong, is he the head coach and president of basketball operations, and like how Stan Van Gundy was, or how some of these other coaches are? The president of operations.
He doesn't have that title. He doesn't have that title, Damo, but he runs everything as far as basketball decisions over there.
I feel it, but at the end of the day, he still has a boss. And even if he doesn't have a boss, maybe this is a 3-year plan instead of just get Wemby and now try to turn it around immediately. Maybe he sees this as a 2 or 3 step plan. All right, get Wemby, cool. Now let's get another year. Now we tank and we can get Matisse to pair with Wemby, and then we can find out if you want Devin Vassell or Keldon Johnson, move off of Keldon Johnson, get somebody else in. This could be a part of a process. Who knows?
Man,
that's my theory. I think that's
better plan out.
I don't think SoCat is starting at point guard anymore, too. Like Chad was saying, too. I think that was just an experiment for,
Well, who do y'all think he's targeting in the draft? Since Mars said he thinks that they're experimenting and losing, who is he trying to get the draft in?
That's why I don't know, because I'm not very high on this next draft.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody in the draft again.
There's some Serbian kid who looks interesting. There's some Serbian kid who looks
draft. Hey, man, I'm like, I have this conversation every year. This draft class is deeper than people assume. Do some actual study and some homework on the draft.
It's deep, but we're talking about star talent, right? If a draft is deep, you don't need to tank, because if
you have to start
players, you don't need to. The 10th pick is just as valuable as the 2nd pick, right?
I'm looking at a mock draft right now.
Yeah, then I'm not as high on like the top, like for example, Alex Sarr projected to be number one. I'm not very high on him.
Apparently now he's projected to go number 2 next to the Serbian kid.
From what I know, I think he's projected to go
Alex
number
Sarr?
one.
Really?
I think so. That's why I'm not trying to. There's some Serbian kids who looks very interesting.
Nikola
Maybe the Spurs want another European.
Well, my boy should be a lottery pick. My boy that's playing over at Illinois, the point guard Terrence Shannon Jr. He should be a lottery pick.
Where's he ranked?
Is Alex Sarr?
He's 20th.
Last I've seen, I think Alex Sarr is projected to go number one.
Yeah, but my boy Terrence Shannon Jr. won't be a monster.
Looks like Nikola Topic and Alex Sarr are 1 and 2 right now. Like you said, the Serbian.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. Nikola Topic, he's a Serbian one, right?
Yeah,
he's the one who looks interesting. He's the one.
My boy Terrence Shannon Jr. That's the son of me and his father. We played pro ball together for about 3 or 4 years. He's gonna be a lottery pick. Mark, what I tell you, he's a monster.
You know this kid. I need to start watching Illinois basketball.
Daddy played pro ball overseas for 4 years. His daddy should have made the NBA. He's from Chicago. His daddy's name is Terrence Shannon. He went to JUCO. He almost made the league coming out of junior college. His father, but his father went on to make a whole lot of money playing overseas. But his son, like I said, he could have went out the draft last year. He could have came out the draft, but he just stayed another year. He's going to be a lottery pick this year. To me, he's probably one of the best prospects in the draft.
They got it right.
I don't think he's. I don't.
Good.
Just from what I know, I don't think he's projected as high. I think he might go in the lottery just based on what I've seen from the start of the season. But he's a senior, right?
Yeah.
I know seniors just based on like upside and stuff. They don't get picked very high.
No, but he's a 6'6" guard. He's a 6'6" guard on one of the better teams in the country right now.
Yeah, which is why he's for sure first round, I think. But just in terms of lottery teams, do they want a 22, 23-year-old when they're trying to rebuild? I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like he's probably gonna be in the same situation as Hami was. Probably like and not saying it's a knock on him, but just how teams value age from prospects. He'll probably slide, depending on what
teams will take less NBA ready guys over him, just based on.
If there's a team that's like on the brink of contention at the back end of the lottery, I can see him going lottery at that point. But if it's a bunch of
who
in the lottery, I don't know.
Who was Pop trying to get then?
I think he's trying to get the Serbian kid. That's what I think.
I'm looking right now. They have two. They're projected to have 2 picks in the top 10.
Right.
That's what they're projected to have. I'm looking, and it depends on what mock draft you look at. I'm looking at SB Nation's mock draft because I looked at a couple. Right. I'm just looking at SB's right now because I think that might be the most up-to-date one. I could be wrong. I literally just started looking for him. It has them going second and getting Alex Sarr. Alex Sarr would be a big man, and you'll pair him with Wemby. That makes sense. But even if you don't go there, I think a guy like Ron Holland, I'm super high on, and I'm also super high on actually both of the best G League Ignite prospects. I'm high on those guys. I've been high on them for like a couple years. Yes. I've been high on both of them. I can understand why some people wouldn't be, but from what I've seen the past year or two, I've been high on them, relatively high on them. I've been relatively high on Rob Dillingham. I've been relatively high on Kyle Flipper-Wickowicz out of goddamn Duke for the last
Flipperkowski, whoever his name is.
I thought he was gonna come out last year.
What's his name?
I call him Flipperkowski.
Something like that.
He's a Duke player. I don't care to know his name for real. Flipper-Wickowicz. That's what I'm gonna call him. Now let me stop. Cody Williams out of Colorado. Again, I'm not saying he's.
So that means, hold on, but Damo, so that means he's leaving Sochan at the point. That means he ain't experimenting with that. That means this fool really.
No. I don't think he's leaving him at the point. I think he's doing what. I honestly think he's doing what Mars has said not too long ago. Maybe this isn't a situation where he's just trying to get him as much rep and run with the ball in his hands for a year and speed up that development with him being on ball more, just to move him off the ball. He could be a secondary playmaker going into next year, and they probably start Trey Jones or get some other guard, or they probably draft again. They potentially can have 2 top 10 picks. They can draft a point guard. I think they're going to go big. They're going to go big, and they're going to draft the guard. I don't know if they're going to draft a point guard or a shooting guard, but I know they're probably going to draft the guard. They're going to draft somebody to go next to Wemby. They're going to draft the guard to handle the ball. I'm positive they're going to do it. If they don't do that, then they 100% got to plan.
Watch out. Well, then you need to watch out for Terrence Shannon Jr. there because he's going to creep up there. He's 6'6" guard. Right now, he's like almost 44 from the 3 and like 52 from the field. So Pop loves players like that. And he's extremely athletic. And like I said, he's at the University of Illinois right now, putting up like 20-something a game. So he's definitely going to be a lottery pick. I think he's going to be a top 5 pick in the draft this year. based
They
off
got
the
him
way
at
he's
20.
playing.
No. They got him at 20.
Hold on. Well, I'm saying based off the way he's playing, you got a
Mhm.
guard, you got a 6'6" guard that's shooting almost 53% from the field and 44% from the three, averaging 20 on a team that's what 7-2 in Illinois. Man, he's gonna be a top 5 by the end of this draft.
Oh,
I
and let me also
I think it takes a lot for a 23-year-old to go top 5 in today's climate.
yeah, he got to put up.
If he was a freshman, I'd be a lot more with you. And I'm not doubting the talent. I'm not arguing against talent. I'm just saying these teams at the top of the draft, Detroit, the Spurs, the Trailblazers, the Hornets, whoever it may be, I don't think they want to draft someone who's going to be older than Cade as a rookie in the top 5. I don't think they want to do that when Cade's in his 4th year. I don't think they're going to be like, this guy's going to be turning 24 in his rookie year. We're going to draft him top 5, and our number 1 pick from 3 years ago is still 2 years younger than him. I don't think that's just what they're trying to do. And that's no look to his talent. I just think his age.
Mars, I think you and Damo are wrong about Pop, and I think y'all giving Pop a pass, bro. I think Pop has been horrible. I think he's old and senile, and he's washed up now, man. I just think that it's over with. I think if you laughing, I'm being serious. I think Pop has had his time, bro. I don't think he can do it. I don't think he can do it with these young fellas, man. Pop needs an older team, an older veteran team. That's what he needs. That's the same thing that coaching Detroit needs. He don't need to be coaching them young bucks. He need to be coaching dudes that are seasoned and ready to roll. That's Monty Williams. Monty Williams is not a development coach. You know who the development coach is? The coach from OKC. He's a guy you can put him in that situation. You know who the development coach is? The coach from Utah. Those are great developmental coaches. Those are coaches you put in those jobs and can help build up. Another good developmental coach, you could say the dude from Memphis. He's done a good job, but he can only get you to a certain point. Pop is not a developmental coach, bro. He ain't, man. Pop is old and senile, bro. Sit down, bro. It's
hey, man, I want the chat. Pop smart. He gonna draft Bronny. He will get LeBron to come over to the Spurs.
Man, that might be if they draft Bronny with like a top 10 pick just to get
top 10 is crazy. Top 10 is crazy.
Ridiculous.
Top 10 would be crazy.
Unless Bronny is actually worth a top 10 pick.
Damo, is Bronny still on the draft board?
I'm about to say, I'm looking at this draft board now. They got him going to Cleveland in 19.
Are y'all serious?
Who, Bronny James?
They got Bronny James going to Cleveland at 19.
Bronny should have been off the draft board as soon as the situation happened this year. He should have been off the draft board for this year.
Based on his skill set, for sure. But you're getting LeBron and him. Like that's a package.
Now look, I'm gonna tell you like this: he'll get drafted if he averages around 8-9 points. He'll get drafted.
I mean, Peyton Watson got drafted averaging 3 points.
Who?
Peyton Watson.
Peyton Pritchard. Oh, Watson.
He got drafted averaging 3 points.
Who was that, Marlon?
Wing defender on the Nuggets. A wing defender on the Nuggets.
He got drafted.
Yeah, he got drafted to the Nuggets 2 seasons ago.
And what round? The second round?
I think he was a late first or early second, one of the other.
What?
Don't leave out the fact, Mars, that Kansas won the national championship. And he was a big part of that. So, and it's not like this is something that's this is not something that's out the ordinary. Deion Waiters was a lottery pick. He wasn't even starting at Syracuse.
I'm about to say
he was the 30th pick. Peyton Watson was the 30th pick.
Yeah. Y'all are forgetting in order to be an NBA prospect, it's not necessarily about the numbers you put up in college. They can you can get a workkout in, they can see the physicals and be like, all right, now this is what we can work with, which is what they did. They gave him a whole year of year or two of development before he's
hold on.
For anyone who doesn't know, Peyton Watson averaged 3 points on 32% shooting and 23% from 3 at UCLA.
Hold on, Damo. You think Bronny can average 4 points? You think Bronny can have 4 points a game this year and still get drafted?
I think if Bronny shows, if he's averaging 4 points, he shows he can knock. Oh, okay. I think if Bronny is averaging 4 points, but he's showing you he can consistently knock down a 3 ball, if he's showing you he can play defense and he's showing you the intangibles are there, yes, I think he's going to get drafted because of the certain tools that he has and everything else can be developed. Yes, I do. Yeah,
I'm saying you don't think they will wait another year?
No, again, if the defense is there, if he shows he's smart with his shot selection and he's athletic, yeah, no, I don't see why he would wait. I don't think it's not about a numbers thing. It's about, are you ready to play? And everyone's numbers are indicative to them being ready. Some guys just don't.
No, I agree. No, I agree with you on that. I'm saying I don't think he's going to be ready this year. Is what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking y'all that. I'm saying I think it's going to be next year since what happened set him back this year.
Again, I don't think it's about him. I think say if you're a team like OKC, you have the 23rd, 4th, whatever pick, 24th pick. You're telling me 24th pick, if I drive Bronny, I get LeBron? I can compare LeBron
Bro,
with
hold
SGA.
on, Jalen. This ain't no situation like Kyrie Irving where you play a couple games, get hurt the whole season, you out, and then you get drafted number 1 overall. This is a situation where this dude is gonna come back and play limited minutes a lot of the games this year. He's gonna be on a minutes restriction for probably the next 5 or 6 games. So that's gonna be half the season since they already played 8 games. Then when you get to, so y'all are telling me y'all think based off of probably what's gonna be one half of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think this dude still y'all really think that they're gonna draft him this year instead of wait till next year?
Look, I don't think personally, I don't think
I think if Bronny declares, he'll get drafted.
Yeah, for LeBron, I don't think he's NBA ready. I just think because teams want LeBron, because we understand who LeBron is, still top 10, top 15, top 20, whatever player in the league, he's still valuable, very valuable. A team, especially who are drafting in the 20s, who are already like a playoff team, and you get to add LeBron James, you're taking that all day.
Damo said first round. Damo said he's projected to be in the first round. Now, if Damo's telling me that the Lakers would take him in the late second round, the Lakers got a late second. Do they got a late second round pick, Damo?
I don't think I think
the Lakers would do that. Now, that's something I think the Lakers would do. I think the Lakers would take Bronny the late second round pick.
So take it. If you're OKC with the 24th overall pick, would you take Bronny?
Hell no.
I think they would.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Why am I wasting it on Bronny? And I already got a good team I'm building. I'll take the best player that's on the board at that time.
What if Bronny's the best fit? What if Bronny is the best fit for the team, not necessarily the best player? Because again, getting Bronny is not about him being the next best point guard.
You think Bronny's gonna be hold on, Damo. Be realistic. You think if what is OKC's pick?
Right now it would be around 24, 25.
You think that you think that Bronny would be the best pick for OKC right there for a fit?
I said, what if it's fit for them, fit wise? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're planning to do with a lot of these young guys.
So what I'm understanding from you dudes, this is James's last year with the Lakers. He's out after this season.
If Bronny gets drafted,
well, that's been pretty much announced. Yeah,
I mean,
that's what
even the Lakers are pretty much unless the Lakers draft him.
Yeah, maybe the Lakers draft him.
The Lakers draft him late second round, too.
Yeah, the Lakers could draft Bronny.
I think the Lakers draft him late second round, bro.
Mark,
I think Dreamy Bus does that favor.
If Houston has a pick in the 20s, and would you draft Bronny?
Do it. Houston does not do it, bro.
Me, would I draft Bronny?
They don't want LeBron
do I think
James,
Houston will consider it?
Hey, hold on, Mars. Hold on, Mars. Hold on. First of all, the coach already called LeBron a B, so that ain't happening. He don't care about that cat. Houston does not want him, bro. Oh, Jalen, something's wrong with your brain, bro. That you think all these teams want LeBron, bro. They don't care about LeBron James right now, bro.
LeBron on a minimum contract. You're telling me, hypothetically, Denver go out, lose in the conference finals. They have the 32nd pick in the draft. You think we can get LeBron James on a minimum contract if we just waste our second round? Not waste.
I give you that. Hold on. I give you that.
That's not everybody though, Mars. That's not everybody though, Mars.
You're telling me Philadelphia, hey, we got the 29th pick. We just lost in the second round. We can get LeBron James on a minimum for 1 year. We just take Bronny with the 29th pick. Why not? Like, why would teams?
That makes a whole lot of sense.
Do it? The Bucks have the 34th pick.
Does it make sense?
LeBron and Giannis for 1 year, paying LeBron a minimum. Why not?
Y'all really think LeBron would go to places like that or go to Charlotte or somewhere like that just to play with Bronny?
I just name contenders, but a team like Charlotte too.
I think for
you really think he would go to Charlotte to play with Bronny?
He said he wants to play with his.
Yeah, he did say that.
You believe that?
There's a difference, Damo, between playing. There's a difference between working with somebody. There's a difference between working with somebody and working somewhere with somebody. I don't see LeBron James put on a Detroit Piston uniform. I don't see him putting on a Minnesota.
None of us are projecting that these teams are going to use top 10 picks. You're naming the lottery teams. I don't think any of the lottery teams are going to be like, yeah, we want 1 year of LeBron. None of them are going to do that. The teams that are going to do it are the teams that think if we have LeBron James, we can win a title. And all we have to do is spend the 28th pick to do so. If they say, would anyone here use the 28th pick to get LeBron James for 1 year?
Absolutely.
100%.
So that's what these teams are viewing it as.
I would take the 27th.
Is Bronny James going to be an NBA superstar? No. Who cares? That's how they're viewing it. We don't care. If we only have to use a late first or early second round pick to get LeBron James for a year,
I don't trust LeBron James, Mark. I don't trust that LeBron. I'm with you. I don't trust LeBron would just get up from LA and just go to one of these Timbuktu cities to play 1 year with LeBron. I don't see it.
Is he
And
moving?
even if he doesn't get it, you know what the consequence of LeBron James lying to you? Oh no, we wasted the 29th pick on Bronny James. Oh no, what will we ever do? We lost the 29th pick. How often does the 29th pick turn out to be good? Like it's not like that. It's not like it's high risk, high reward. It's very low risk, very high reward. The upside is we get LeBron James on a contending team. The low side is we misused a 29th pick. Like,
and I think these teams will call LeBron before making a pick. They're going to call LeBron and be like, "You going to come if we draft him?"
Yeah.
Yes?
Now I will say, if I'm Bronny, I'd be hurt if teams are only looking at me so that they can get my dad for a year.
He has to know that. He has to know that.
That's a whole other thing.
He has to know
now,
that.
if he wants to stay in school to get drafted off his own merit, who knows?
Cool.
But if he declares he's probably going to get drafted because a team is like, we can get LeBron for a year and maybe we can win a championship.
W nepotism. I ain't gonna lie.
But here's the problem.
I think that LeBron wouldn't go to. I understand why will LeBron go to the Pistons. Well, that shows you how much it matters to him to play with his son. It is way. I agree with you, Chilltown. It's one thing to just go somewhere to work with somebody. It's another thing to fulfill one of your dreams, which is he has a dream to play NBA basketball.
Let me ask you a question. Is it guaranteed his son gonna play? Is it guaranteed Bronny gonna play when he gets drafted?
I think that's part of it, Ticket. I think that he's not getting drafted. He's not getting drafted to sit on somebody's bench, especially if James is coming. No.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play him. You're going to play him.
Why not put him in a Jalen Hood-Schifino role of you're going to get
garbage minutes? Just have LeBron out there. You're up 25. Have LeBron out there for a moment where Bronny's in the game, just so you have that moment where you're on the court with your son. He doesn't need to be. Bronny doesn't need to play 28 minutes starting, throwing lobs to LeBron James. That's not what they're looking for. He just wants to be out there with his son.
Do y'all see the delusion of Mars? You don't know how LeBron James operates. If LeBron James is on the team, Bronny ain't sitting on that bench. I don't give a damn who out there.
Even if he plays 7 minutes a game,
Bron's gonna get that straight off the jump. Chilltown. He gonna be like, what? Bronny said what? What he said?
Well, he's not going to demand Bronny plays 35 minutes a game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's not going to be like, even if it's like 7 minutes, 12 minutes a game. Like LeBron James isn't, without trying to call his son bad, because I haven't watched enough to really make an opinion. But he's not just going to sabotage a team so LeBron James Jr. can play 22 minutes because I want to play with my son. Like if he wants to play 8 minutes a game, 12 minutes a game as a 9th man on the roster, as long as LeBron gets the moments where he's on the court with him, he'll be happy.
And knowing LeBron, he gonna make sure Bronny start.
He's not gonna start.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, because he's LeBron James.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Unless they're on a team that's just tanking.
Hold on.
Unless he's on.
I want you to think about something. I want you to think about one thing, Damo. This is what he do. Hold on. This is what he do. Think about this right here. Psychological, y'all. Everybody except for Damo and Mars. Everybody had given up on Cam Reddish. Everybody except for Damo and Mars. Right? Ain't nobody on God's green earth in LeBron. LeBron believed in Cam Reddish too. Ain't nobody thought he was gonna come on the Lakers and get burned for real, and start. This man starting. Why? Because LeBron James.
He's also playing well.
And he earns his minutes.
Well.
He earns his
minutes on top of half.
But then he earned it. Hold on. But then he earned this. Hold on. But then he earned the starting spot, or was he giving it?
Torian Prince was shooting like 28%. Torian Prince was shooting like 28%. And if Torian Prince not hitting shots, why the hell is he out there?
What? No, because Torian Prince is a veteran and he's shooting better than him. That nigga was shooting 15.
No. At the time where Cam Reddish was getting burned, that was at the same time that Torian Prince was shooting terribly.
And Cam Reddish was shooting 15.
And Rui was also hurt as well. It was a time
Cam Reddish was shooting 15%, bro, at that time, bro.
But the thing is, if I have the better defender and both of them are making shots, I'm gonna put the better defender out there. So that's why he was getting minutes out there like that.
Man, y'all dudes make any excuse for this dude, bro. Y'all sad, man. Y'all know what's gonna happen, bro. Y'all know, and listen. This is a clutch thing. Y'all know what's gonna happen, bro. That man gonna take whatever team Bronny go to, whether it's the Pistons or what. Damo's gonna be on here next year. If that man get drafted to the Pistons or he get drafted to the Hornets or whatever team Damo like, and they take whatever guard that Damo thinks that should be playing out to start Bronny, that's what they're gonna do to play that dude. The league is gonna push that shit, man.
I don't think he'll start. Yeah, I don't think Bronny will start.
They're not. Listen, I don't think anyone up here thinks Bronny's going to be the next superstar. And I've been watching Bronny since he was playing AAU in 7th grade. The writing on the wall for what Bronny has been very clear since day one. Bronny has good instincts. He's a good passer. He's a good shooter. He's a good defender. It has been evident since day one he's not going to be the size of LeBron. Bryce got gifted with the size. Bryce is going to be the size of LeBron. He's going to have the physical gifts in terms of stature and size that LeBron has. Bronny doesn't have that. Bronny can shoot. Bronny can pass. Bronny has the IQ, the instinct. Bronny loves basketball. Bronny is going to be, and someone said it the last time we was talking about on the last episode. Someone said GP2, GP3 or GP2 with a 3-ball. I see that. I see
Doesn't
that.
that sound like the perfect starter for LeBron James?
No.
Three-point shooter with
Hold on. You just described the perfect starter for LeBron James that he go to the finals with. Bronny is just that. Guys who gonna spread the floor, play good defense, 3-and-D guy, athletic, run. That's perfect.
I think a lot
That's
of this
what he said. His ceiling was not rookie.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be that right away. If he becomes that, sure.
But but he has certain tools. He has certain tools to be in the NBA.
He was right though.
I just think that we have to take into consideration the system too, because James recognizes that this dude gonna be around way longer than me. So I'm not just getting on a crew just so I can play with him, because I'm gonna be gone in a year. I don't think James is gonna be. He's not gonna be around 3, 4, 5 years. So he want to put his son in the best position possible where his son can actually play. It's not just because I'm getting on the crew that this is a good situation for him. No. What happens when I'm not around no more? What happens when I'm not here anymore? Where is this guy going to be? Where does he fit in your system? So I don't think that he just is just going to be okay with wherever he gets drafted. No, I don't think so.
I want to see him on the Spurs. I just want to see LeBron.
I think the only way he starts games or gets these minutes is if he earns them. Now, Bronny is out there getting 20 minutes a game, 25 minutes a game, but he's balling. Then, hey, W nepotism, but he deserves it. But I don't think he's going to be out there averaging 25 minutes a game playing like Scoot Henderson outside of last night. Playing like Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, that's true. Last night he wasn't balling.
I want to see him with the Lakers, but I want to see what he's going to come up with.
He had like 3 threes last night, right?
He wasn't playing like Scoot. He just had
he had the best game of his career last night.
I want to see what excuse Damo going to have. I want him to go to the Lakers just so I can see what excuse Damo going to have for Darvin Ham. Yeah, when Darvin Ham put that in and give him all the minutes, I want to see what excuse you're going to have for that.
What?
Yeah.
He's saying, are you going to blame Darvin Ham if Bronny gets drafted?
You going to blame Darvin Ham? I want to see how you going to blame Darvin Ham for that.
I will say this too: if the Lakers win a championship this year, and let's just say OKC or the Spurs draft Bronny, it'd be interesting to see if he'll still leave. I think he will. But
5 rings and an incident tournament, basically 6 rings.
Let me get some of these super chats out the way, man. Wemby still gonna average 25? ? From Eddie Wilson. Probably not. Winter off topic.
Look at Jalen smiling, because Jalen know what that's about. Jalen know what that's about.
He's about to get paid.
Hey, man. Yes, sir.
Off topic, Damo. How do you feel about the Dolphins losing? Also, shout out to D-Hop.
I mean, Dolphins are just going to. I don't know. Dolphins getting a little exposed.
Watch him out. Everyone got
70 over the. Everyone got real hype when they dropped that 70 piece on the Broncos. Not the Broncos.
Who you like?
I'm actually a Colts fan, so it's kind of sad.
Exactly. Shut up. Exactly.
No, they're in the playoffs right now.
Hey, yeah, they're working with like a 3rd string quarterback at this point or 4th string.
Hey, respect Gardner Minshew.
Hey, man, we lost. We lost. Listen. We lost the game. It is what it is. I'm not tripping, bro. I'm ready to beat the Bills. That's all I got. I'm
ready to beat the Bills.
You
think you're beating the Bills?
About to beat the Bills. That's all I care about. I don't care about the damn Titans. I got that Bills game circled. I'm ready to beat the Bills.
The Bills.
Yeah, and honestly, the fact that the Titans has not won a road game all year long, it was just bound to happen. I think the Dolphins was just the team that just it happened to.
You better hope Tyreek's ankle's okay. Cause once he gone,
Kwabe, super chat from Kwabe. Ticky, you said Poole was gonna be Steph Curry. Wow, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I made a mistake on that, man. But hey, it's not as bad as what Damo said. It's not as bad as what Damo said about that point guard over there in Detroit.
Cade Cunningham is still better than Jordan Poole. So what are we talking about?
I had Jordan Poole leading the scoring this year. I
Yes,
said
he
that.
is. He
Yeah,
really
I can't
is.
believe
say
some of the
that?
Jordan Poole takes I
You
heard
said
this
that,
summer. I'm
dude?
not gonna lie.
I said
Looking
that.
back on it,
That's
some of the
insane.
Jordan
Yes, I
Poole
did.
takes I heard this summer were
Yes, sir, Dub.
criminal.
I said that. I said that
Yeah.
Jordan Poole was going to be leading the league in scoring. I said that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm with you
crazy.
there. I'm with you there.
Yeah,
Some of the
people
takes I
talking
heard
about
from
it.
Jordan
I was
Poole were
I
criminal.
What
was
did
wild
y'all?
as hell
What
for
did
that.
y'all
He
see
fooled
in Jordan
everyone. He
Poole,
fooled, maybe
bro?
not Dub. He fooled everyone, man. Jordan Poole had
Man,
us all
Dub.
thinking he was gonna be that dude.
Dub,
Not
I
gonna
didn't
lie.
see anything. I heard Ticket and I was convinced. The same way I convinced Chilltown, Ticket convinced me.
He
Hey,
convinced
man,
you.
maybe it's something I don't know about basketball. Hey, Jordan Poole might be in a perfect situation. I'm
You
looking,
know,
but
I let Ticket do that with me
Every-
about Wemby.
yeah,
I'm not
man,
gonna
no.
lie. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on
I'm
that
gonna tell you.
one.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell y'all something though. I think that Draymond mentally damaged that dude, bro. I really do, bro.
First and
Because
foremost.
No, he doesn't
I think he's-
care.
I
He
think
doesn't
I think no.
care.
No, you're not hearing me. I don't think he cares anymore. Cause bro, think about this. After you get did like that, bro, in front of the world, bro, dudes don't respect you no more. Not even on your own team. So when he says this is my
Weren't you the one saying he was putting up superstar numbers even after that happened? I
Listen
remember
what I'm saying.
clipping
Listen
that.
what I'm saying.
I remember
Listen
clipping that.
what I'm saying. When
Superstar.
he got into when he got into it with Denny in the preseason, I knew they didn't have no respect for him. Cause ain't no dude like Denny supposed to be talking to a
Denny's
dude like
better
Jordan
than him.
Poole.
What do you mean, no dude like Denny?
No,
Denny
listen.
is better than him.
No, listen to what I'm saying to you though. A dude coming that's on that when you in the league and you're coming from winning a championship and you're making that type of money, a dude that ain't really done nothing in the league can't really talk to you like that. When they do, they have zero respect for you, bro. So when I start Denny talking to Jordan Poole like that, because he wasn't talking to Kuzma like that, but when I seen him talking to Poole like that, and Poole was cooking that game, and he was talking to Poole like that, I said, yeah, he ain't got no respect for this dude. And Poole seen it because Poole was like, yo, this is my team, this is my team. He was like, no, it ain't. And they don't respect him. So
I mean, that is true what he said. But that's because of Poole.
bro.
But that's because of Poole's. That's because of Poole's. What do you call oh
Arrogance.
my God, what's the word? Yes, that's
Shot
because
selection?
of Poole's arrogance and his shot selection and him thinking that he's better than what he was. So Poole, he brought that upon himself. It wasn't because of the Draymond incident. In reality, I think what hurt him more was the fact that he got traded to Washington because now he was on a crew that was supposed to be competing for titles, and now he's in the bottom of a barrel team. And he goes into the Washington Wizards thinking everyone's gonna fall in line. Well, no, it's not like that, bro. You got to sit here and perform. You got to earn your spot. You got to earn that respect. And he thought all that respect was just gonna come to him. If we're just gonna be honest.
Real quick, can I just say? Can I just say? That point guard in Detroit is better than Cam Thomas and Jordan Poole. So just want to put that out there.
I disagree. He's a turnover machine.
Ooh, Cam Thomas tough. He better.
And Damo, you out of all people, you out of all people is a capping ass Negro, Damo. Because you out of all people who criticize Russell Westbrook the most for turning the ball over, you damn sure don't have that same energy about Cade.
That is not true. Since day one, I said that his turnovers were a problem, and people were telling me, "Hey, man, just give it time, let it relax." I said day one, yo, I don't like Cade at point guard because these turnovers are crazy and they look super nonsensical. He looks too relaxed turning the ball over. I said that from the start of the season. Go back and watch the film. There you go again, lying.
He did say that.
Exactly. I've been saying the turnovers have been a problem. Look at that. What are we talking about? I've been since day one. When I filled out my application to be a part of the Detroit Piston media, I filled out the application. I said it to them. I said, hey, am I tripping about Cade Cunningham's turnovers? This is looking like an issue now because he has a bunch of crazy turnovers. And I was told X, Y, and Z is why. Give it time. This is really his second season. In every game, I'm like, nah, gang, these turnovers is looking nastier and nastier. Hey, man, maybe Killian should start. Hey,
He's the reason why they're losing all those games.
You just said the reason they were losing because James Wiseman's not playing. Now you're saying the reason they're losing because of Cade. Which one is it?
It could be a lot of reasons.
You don't watch him.
But he said the reason. If he said he's one of the reasons, sure, he said he's the reason they're losing. But he also said the reason they're losing is James Wiseman isn't playing. So
Didn't Damo say that Russ was the worst? Didn't Damo say that Russ was the worst point guard in the league because he stressed and put his turnovers at the forefront? So we should do the same thing with Cade Cunningham did.
But you just
put his turnovers at the forefront because his turnovers have lost him a lot of games this year.
See, this is another issue I have. If you don't agree with someone's take about something, why would you then go around and use their take to justify a take you're trying to make if you didn't agree with their take? If you disagree with him about Russ, why would you then go ahead and try and agree with it about Cade when you didn't agree with it about Russ? That's just
because
inconsistent.
he's trying no.
But he's saying that Cade is the reason they're losing.
No,
but he never wanted to say Russ was the reason they
This
were
all
losing.
started.
If you
This
didn't
all
think about
started.
Russ, you can't think about Cade.
This all started with the comparison of Russ and Cade Cunningham and how
You're
that
missing
would
my
have
point. You're missing my point.
No, I'm hearing your point. You're not hearing his point.
No, you're missing my point.
This all started with Russ and Cade, and he's making that connection and why he doesn't feel the same way about Cade that he felt with Russ. But you're ignoring that point to harp on that he said like that's what
he said. He said Cade is the reason.
I'm telling you what you're doing. I'm telling you what you're doing.
If you disagreed with it about Russell Westbrook, you can't then agree with it about Cade. Because
you're not understanding. You're not
the same way Domo can't
point.
then say Russ is the worst because of turnovers and say Cade isn't the worst because of turnovers. That would also be inconsistent. But you can't match inconsistency with inconsistency and act like you're the one who's right. You're both being inconsistent.
You're missing.
Cool, Dub. You're right. I'm wrong.
I know I'm right. You're just being
yes. You're right. You're right. All right, cool. Superchats.
Real quick, Dub. Just to add a little bit of context here. We're talking about. There's no way we're going to compare year 12, 13 Russell Westbrook in terms of his turnovers and his issues to year 3 Cade Cunningham and his issues, seeing how grace was being given to Westbrook up into a point. I never had these takes about Westbrook up into a point, and that point was 2018. Is that when they lost to the Utah Jazz in the first round? Was that 2018? 19. 2018, 2019.
18.
Is it 18? Whichever year was, that was the year I was like, all right, now this man Russ in his game is detrimental to how he plays. Up until that point, I gave Russ a chance to develop out of it, change his ways, do anything different, and it didn't happen. Now with Cade, I am questioning the turnovers. I have acknowledged the turnovers are an issue. Can something be done about it? We are only in year 2 of him fully playing or him trying to fully play. Can we get to year 3, 4, and 5 to find out if this is a real thing? Because if we're in year 2, 3, 4, and 5, this is still a thing. We're going to have Russell Westbrook as conversations. But we're not there yet because this is
say points like that. Don't harp on semantics on something when a man's making a point about. No, not you. I'm talking about Mars. Don't harp on semantics when a guy's trying to make a point to sit here and draw a contradiction.
You need to stop calling everything semantics. You can't say something.
No, that's what you do. That's what you do. No, that's what you do. No, I'm telling you what.
People need to watch what they say. I'm telling you what you're doing,
Mars. But Damo, continue on the point that you were making because that's the point that Ticket doesn't.
No, but that's not semantics. You guys can't just use the word semantics.
You're arguing semantics. That's what you do all the time. No, you do.
Know what semantics means.
You do. You're arguing just off of a point of words and not coming to the whole conclusion of everything that you said. That's basically
I really despise you. I can't lie.
I don't like you either. So what are we talking about?
No, but you say that when you're like, no, I really like Mars, but he annoys me. I genuinely dislike you.
You do annoy me. Okay, cool. You can hate me.
Despise you. You're the worst person on the planet. You're worse
Thank
than
you.
me.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, despise you.
There we go. So go ahead, Damo, Ticket. Because this guy's on his period.
As a man, for anyone who doesn't know, males cannot have periods. For anyone who doesn't know.
I'm just holding that same energy with Cade because I'm watching some of the Pistons games and his turnovers are causing him to lose games.
Now it's crazy.
Oh, that's semantics, right? If I say his turnovers cause them to lose games,
now it's crazy. Now it's crazy. Earlier, when I was trying to get Ticket to be, when I tried to get Ticket to be consistent about how he was viewing 2 different players in Haliburton and LaMelo Ball, I was told, "Oh, it's different because my point was, and my point is, and there's differences." So, hey, Ticket, I'm gonna pull a U card. Let me throw, like Bum Master does. Let me throw up my ticket set sign. Ticket, but it's different because Cade Cunningham is in a different situation than Westbrook, and he's a younger player. And my argument for Cade isn't the same as my argument for Russ. Therefore, it can't be the same thing. I'm just saying it's 2 different things.
The only difference is, son, ain't no bums around here, baby. You can check the account. Well, I can put a screenshot of my account on the screen, baby. Ain't no bum got that many O's in their account, baby.
No, he wasn't talking about you being a bum, Ticket. No, he was not talking about you being a bum.
Another case of not listening. Cool.
He wasn't talking about you being a bum.
Like I said, Ticket, go ahead while I throw up my Ticketmaster sign. Go ahead. Hey, chat, throw it up, man. Chat, throw up them ticket signs, man. Throw them
up, baby. Throw them up. Hey, make sure they got a lot of O's beside them too, with a $sign, baby. So, anyways, though, Doug, like I said, man, I just heard a whole lot of talking down on Russell Westbrook, so you know what it is, dog. You know what I mean?
I hear the point that you was trying to come to. I hear the
Right.
point.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. If we're gonna say this about Jordan Poole and talk about how bad he's been, let's talk about the horrific effect that Cade Cunningham and all his turnovers have had on the Pistons. He's the main reason they lost 20 games in a row. Him as a point guard haven't been able. How many close games did they lose? How many games did he make bad decisions and plays down the stretch of those games? I watch these games.
Got you.
That's
Let me
what
get
I
some
thought.
super chat. Let me get some super chats off. PC and chat. What is the first NBA finals that you guys seen? Mine was the 06
Sixers.
finals.
Oh, mine was Sixers Lakers. 2000.
Celtics Lakers.
Celtics Lakers. The first one or the second one?
Oh, my fault. I thought the question. I was reading the chat. I thought the question was, who do we think is going to be in the finals? What was the question? The best
your
finals?
first final. The first
Oh,
final.
my first
finals
final.
you've seen.
Yeah.
Actually, nah. The first finals I really sat down and watched. Oh wait, Celtics and Lakers. Yeah.
Oh, so okay, cool.
Yeah.
Chill.
Oh,
Yeah, mine was Sixers Lakers. That was when I first.
Damn.
but
So I watched it.
no.
I watched basketball before you. Damn, bro, you know my level. Fam.
Again, sat down and watched a whole finals. Relax, again. I've been watching ball. Calm it down. Calm it down.
Chill. What about you? What was the first finals you've ever watched?
Seattle and Washington. My uncle introduced me to Gus Williams.
1917.
Wow.
We're going way back.
That was the
Get
first
the
time
time
I-
machine.
that's the first time I sat down and watched the NBA Finals with my uncle. He introduced me to Gus Williams and Jack Sigma.
What year was that?
78.
Oh, not even the one. Oh, okay. Whoops.
Remember, they played each other back in
Yeah.
the years.
Yeah,
In
I remember the
70
one, the Seattle one. You
Yeah.
watched the one with Washington one. Okay.
Yes.
Ticket, how about you?
I think we lost
Ticket?
him. We had him. We lost him.
It's cool. It's cool. We could come back to that. Carl Sanders became a YouTube member. Appreciate you, brother. Mario knows best. Ja got to stay on the court, and Ticket is spitting. K Gem on 89. Ticket right. Ja can get them to 43, 46 wins. He is him.
If we didn't have that game restriction, and he did that, I think he's the league MVP.
That would be insane. I
If he
agree.
did that, it'd be wild. Yeah, I just.
The Don Truth. Hey, Ticket. Did Cam Thomas earn being a better scorer than Luka?
Mm,
Hold on. Let me say this again. It ain't about earning. Again, buffoon. If you know basketball, it ain't about do I score more points than you? Because Giannis scores more points than KD a lot of these last 5 or 6 seasons. But most of these people in the chat room wouldn't say that they think that Giannis is a better scorer than KD. He scores more points. These are facts. Kobe Bryant, to me, is probably the greatest scorer that ever lived. He didn't score the most points in NBA history. He didn't score more points than Jordan. He didn't score more points than LeBron. He didn't score more points than Kareem. But guess what? In my opinion, from what I saw, he's the best scorer that I've ever seen before in my life. Why? Because you don't base it just off points. I base it off how he scored, his ability to score in different situations. Kobe Bryant was the most diverse and had the most, he had the most counters that I've ever seen in NBA history. He had the most ways to score. All this counts. When I watch Cam Thomas, I see this kid ability to score at the basket, tough angles from the basket, getting to the basket, tough angles, off balance, be able to consistently hit different shots off balance. He's able to get it in the mid-range, and he's able to hit the long ball too. And he's able to break the defense down. He has the best of all the worlds. So, like I said before, I mean, only thing he was in here saying that was stopping him was his coach. These are facts.
These are facts. The real DJ Steady became a YouTube member. Appreciate you, brother. Sauceman doubled and an excuse for PG Simmons. Put up 38 versus Clippers.
Portland point guard Simons.
Portland
puts up
point guard
38
Simons.
versus the Clippers.
And he was getting doubled a lot. If they raised their level on D, why didn't Hallie raise his?
Hey,
I don't watch that Portland Clippers game, but if he was getting guarded the same way as Hallie, I'd be very shocked if he dropped 38.
I want to watch it because Shaden Sharp had 27 and apparently Scoot played well. That's a game I probably should
Dub,
have.
do you think Embiid's a better scorer than KD?
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Nah,
Uh-oh.
that's tough.
Uh-oh. Is that a conversation, Dub? Can we
It's not
discuss
a
that?
conversation. Stop it. Stop it. It's not a
Crazy. I'll give
conversation.
I'll give
Can we
it to. I'll
discuss
give it.
that, Dub?
We're talking about KD now, right? We're talking about KD now.
This is crazy.
No.
KD
No,
in college.
Oh no, if it's all time, I'm saying KD for sure.
Okay.
Even now, KD
Right
is
now,
still-
I'm gonna give it to KD. I'm gonna still give it to KD though.
But
5 years
But
ago,
it's
I'm
like
giving it to
Joel
KD.
Embiid is
When
that dude's
when
crazy
Embiid won
scoring the ball,
MVP,
bro.
Joel
I'm not
Embiid
gonna
is
lie.
phenomenal, but he has never been a better scorer than KD at any point.
Joel's a
You
crazy
guys are
scorer.
saying
But
that like
Joel
it's
Embiid has
very
led the
easy.
league in scoring the last few years, though.
Joel is balling, bro. Like that dude is insane.
You guys
I
are saying
gotta
it like
give
what,
it
Mars?
You guys are saying it like it's just very easy. Like the argument, I like playoffs, cool. I can't argue against that. But in the regular season, Embiid has a very strong case to be the best scorer in the NBA. Like, very
Hasn't he
strong
led the league in scoring the last 3 years?
I don't know, man.
Probably,
done
but
that?
even
He
without
has
that,
done that.
he's unstoppable scoring. Like the playoffs is where I'm like, all right, cool. I can't argue against that. He gets hurt, he doesn't score as well. But in the regular season, to just say act like it's just KD just easily.
Yeah, I don't think it's easy.
Where does Embiid rank in
Lamar,
terms of scoring
Lamar,
centers all
you
time?
know this, man. It's about what you do in the playoffs because that's what really matters. If you don't do it in the playoffs, then it
They
doesn't
both,
matter.
they both drop. They both drop. So
Where,
really
where,
doesn't
where,
matter.
where
But
does
KD
Embiid-
typically does it more in the playoffs than Embiid.
Wow.
And when the lights shine bright on KD,
Wow.
I mean, he typically
Yeah,
shines.
two finals
Perfect.
MVPs. Yeah, I'm cooked.
Hey, man, that kills the conversation because when it matters the most, when the lights are the brightest, Kevin Durant usually shines more. So then the
When you
conversation
did
is, no matter what happens in the regular
When you
season.
did it. When
Damn,
you
Kevin,
did it.
I have been cooked. I have been cooked.
someone in the chat said he's the greatest scoring center ever.
He's definitely if he
Regular
had the
season, you
postseason
can-
joint. Yeah,
I'm saying.
Nah, he's
I
not
think
better.
so.
He's not better than Hakeem. If Hakeem, everything Joel Embiid is doing, I think Hakeem would average around 35 in the center.
He's not having that face-up game like Joel. I mean, I think it would be great, but
Oh, what you saying?
Joel
No.
Embiid-
Whoa, Dub.
Joel
Stop right
Embiid,
here.
But God forbid I disagree and he's gonna argue. I'm arguing semantics. of
No,
basic.
no, you could disagree.
Nah.
Shut up.
I'll give you
take
the long ball. Okay, I'll definitely give you the long ball. 15 to 18 feet face-up game with Olajuwon was impossible.
Oh, I wasn't. I meant
I'll
as
give you
if,
the long ball.
yeah, further
I'll give you-
as it goes
I'll
further
give you the
down,
long
yeah.
ball.
But we're
I'll
talking
give you the
about from
long
that
ball.
position. That's different. I'm talking about especially on top of the key, especially at the 3-point line. Like, bro, he just is really the dribbler for me.
I'll give you the long ball. That's as far as I'm going. I ain't going no further than that.
Yeah, I'll give you. Joel is different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That dude's
And
insane.
Olajuwon was too. And not only was Olajuwon different, he was different doing it against big time players like David Robinson, like Shaq, like Tim, not Tim Duncan. I'm sorry, like Patrick Ewing, like Mark Eaton, like the great big men.
Embiid's doing it against Daniel Gafford. So what are we talking about?
I'm cooked.
Yeah, you're cooked.
There's no way. There's no
You're
way.
good.
There's
You're
no
good.
way. There's no way you're gonna let. All right, you know what? I see what you was doing. Good job. Lord Omega Gandhi became a YouTube member. Appreciate you, brother. Can you agree these 9 players for top 5? Luka, SGA, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, LeBron, KD, Tatum, Steph, AD. Who removed from the top 5 of these 9?
I have a hard
Or
time
add.
arguing SGA top 5.
I am not. SGA is not a top 5
I
player.
probably
in the NBA,
I'd probably
He
get
is
rid of
not.
compared to these guys. Yeah, I mean,
Hold on, that's not right, Chill. He is, bro. He is.
No,
Based off
he's
what he's
not.
doing, he is. Bro.
No,
No, but
is
he's not better than like Luka,
No.
Giannis, Jokic,
Mhm.
Embiid.
Hold on. I didn't say that.
Ticket.
I said
You
he's
just
number
ticket.
5.
Ticket. You just argued with me earlier this year and last year on why Jimmy Butler was a top 5 player in the game because he took the Miami Heat to the NBA Finals twice in 4 years. Meanwhile, SGA hasn't even been to the postseason. Hell no, he ain't no top 5 player. No, ticket.
Now,
Not doing
said,
it.
no. Excuse me. He said no. Excuse me, sir. Hold on, sir. He said this year, right now.
No, ticket. That's not what we doing.
Listen to
No.
the key word.
No,
you're not hearing me. Hold on. Chill.
There's a difference between playing like a top 5 player and actually being a top 5 player. I heard what you said. I heard what you said, Ticket. I heard it.
I can't talk about the playoffs. Chill. I can't talk about the playoffs because nobody's been to the playoffs this year. He said this year. So all I can do is go up the games I've seen this year. Based off the 20,
he's doing a
the
power
21, 22 games I've seen this year, I think Shea is one of the top 5 best players in the world based off what I've seen this year, bro.
Who's your top 5 this year, Chill? I mean, Ticket. Your top 5 this year.
Oh, it's easy. Number one has to be Luka Doncic from what I've seen so far this year.
That's fine. Yep.
Number 2, Jokic.
Yep.
Number 3, Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, LeBron James.
Okay.
He literally
SJ would
just
have
got
to be
out.
5. SJ would have to be 5 because he said
So-
SJ is top 5.
Okay, so no
SJ
Giannis then.
would be fair.
Yeah, Giannis not being top 5.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'd put Giannis ahead of him. I'd put Giannis ahead of probably LeBron too.
And Katie right now, I'm not gonna lie, Katie's been playing better than
Number
Shea.
4 LeBron, number 4 LeBron, and number 5 Shea. So
So
again,
no Giannis? No Giannis ticket?
No, Giannis is 6. Luka, again, Luka, Joker, Embiid, LeBron, and Shea. And I got Giannis 6. And because of the slippage of the Bucks.
Yeah.
What slippage? What slippage of the Bucks?
Man,
They didn't win
bro,
the
they out here
season.
struggling to win games. They supposed to be winning by 15, 20 points, bro. And Giannis had a slow start to the season. Shea came out the season cracking dudes in their head.
I don't think we're all
game
far
one.
off because we all probably have SGA in the 7-8 range. No, you have him out of the top 10?
We've got him in the 9 to 12 range.
Oh, 9 to 12. Okay, I mean,
That's what I got him at.
relatively close, I guess.
Yeah, it's semantics. It's semantics.
Hold on. Has Shea done a better job than Giannis so far this season as far as leading his team, playing and leading his team?
SJ is not better than Giannis at basketball.
I'm saying this year, Mark. I ain't saying the whole time. I'm talking about
Yeah,
this year.
I don't rank like you do, and I'm not gonna start ranking.
Okay, Mark, I
yeah.
respect you said that. I respect that, bro. I respect you said I don't rank.
But I
like
get
you.
why you're saying it, how you're doing it, but I don't do it.
But I'm just talking about how he's playing too. I just watched what he did to Steph Curry and them the other night. Bro, this dude's amazing, bro.
He's torched the Warriors both times he played them.
That dude's
Yeah,
amazing, Chill.
I ain't fighting that.
SGA is amazing.
I'm not fighting
He is.
SGA is amazing. But ahead of Giannis, yeah, I'm good.
Got you. Rob Dillingham or Collier?
I'm not high on either one. Well, Rob Dillingham's better than I thought. I thought he was just a small guard who could only score, but his playmaking looks better than I thought.
Hold on one second. Dookie. You running your mouth in the comment section.
He really is.
LeBron James is top 10, bro. So just because you want to hate and do all this other stuff, bro, that shit whack, bro. That shit whack. Just get a man his credit, bro. That nigga out here running. I mean, give him his credit, bro. Give him his credit, man.
I don't take credit.
At some
Ticket's
point in
been
time, bro. And look, at some point in time, we got to say, hey, man, look, man, we might not like him. We might not like the politics. We might not like all this stuff he does to manipulate the game. Dude can play basketball, bro. He can play basketball. Do I think he's better than Kobe? No. Do I think he's better than Mike? No. But do I think that he's a top 5, top 10 player right now in basketball? Yes. And that dude you praise a lot ain't over him right now.
facts. Kawhi ain't even in the conversation.
Cool. We got another one from the same guy. Can't go wrong with the Kentucky guard in the draft. Styles Black. There's literally a commercial with Savannah saying LeBron is not retiring until he plays with both sons. He going where Bronny goes.
Shout out Savannah.
We're taking
Play with both
commercials.
sons is
We're
crazy.
taking commercials as law now. That's crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually insane. LeBron already said Bronny better than NBA cats for Styles Black.
I mean, what father doesn't say
that
that about their
PJ
son?
Tucker just is crazy.
Yeah.
We is not getting open gym. LMAO.
No,
from
open
Tito.
gyms in 6 minutes.
No guard has the offensive plus defensive combo of SGA. He's a playoff run away from lapping even Curry and Luka from sliding.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Easy.
Exponentially.
Let's chill. Lapping them. Let's chill out, yo. Let's chill out on that.
But defensively, he is like, of all the top tier guards, he is the best. And
That
then
is true.
Ant would probably be second, unless I'm forgetting someone. So yeah, but nah.
Nah, I got you. I have nothing else on the agenda. I'm not gonna lie. Open gym's about to be in 5 minutes. You guys have anything else before we close the show?
That's all the
That's all the
super
super chats. We got it all out the way.
The banner will be rising.
Man, Dookie, hey, hold
for the
on.
Lakers and
Dookie
LeBron.
need to keep getting cooked, man. Dookie, you sitting here talking about AD's the best player. AD does not lead the team in scoring. He doesn't lead the team in scoring. LeBron leads the team in scoring. LeBron leads the team in assists. LeBron leads the team in. I think LeBron leads in plus minus. LeBron leads in clutch points. He leads in 4 quarter points. What are you talking about, Mookie?
Oh my god.
This is what we mean. Mookie's one of those LeBron haters. They're like, no matter what he does, they don't hate.
Y'all make it hard for when a dude do criticize LeBron. Because when we do it, everybody think it's hating. Because when he actually balling, you don't want to give him credit. Come on, bro. What this out, man?
And
That's
we all
foolishness,
understand
man.
LeBron was the MVP of that tournament. AD had a phenomenal closeout game, of course.
He had a phenomenal game, but
Yeah.
the tournament,
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Come on,
Man,
bro.
take
Yeah,
a
that
stand
is
right
true. I'm
now.
not gonna lie.
Okay? I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Mookie told me that Kawhi Leonard has had some of the most historical playoff runs, plural. Most
Yeah,
historical
one game runs, Chilltown.
most historical playoff runs, plural. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm a Kawhi Leonard fan, but I can't say plural historical. When I think about historical playoff runs, I'm thinking about what Willis Reed did in 1969. I'm thinking about what Olajuwon did in 94. I'm thinking about what Jordan did in 93. I'm thinking about what James did in 16. I'm thinking about what Shaq did in 2000. Stuff like that. Kawhi Leonard, absolutely. I'm sorry. D Wade in 2006. I was actually there for that. I'm bugging. 2006 with Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I'm bugging. I'm bugging, Mark. I'm bugging, Dub. So dudes like that, I mean, playoff runs like that are historic where you remember them. Are we gonna? And again, I'm a big time Kawhi Leonard fan. Are we gonna remember Kawhi Leonard's 18-19 run in 10 years? Are we still gonna be talking about it?
We'll remember the run.
I think a lot of people remember the run, especially.
Are we going to be talking about it like we talk about Shaq in 2000?
Oh, we already don't talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Yeah, nobody has those combos now.
It's not LeBron, Shaq, Jordan.
But that run will always be remembered mainly.
2016.
That run will always be remembered mainly because you have that shot that was just one of the craziest shots in NBA history. And then just them. I mean, I get they were hurt, but just them beating the Golden State Warriors. I mean, it just always looks good on the resume. So that's always going to be remembered. But it's not as big as Shaq. It's not as big as MJ.
Everybody's going to remember that KD got. Hold on. Everybody's going to remember KD got hurt, came back, and was cooking Kawhi before he got hurt again.
Yeah, I think everyone understands. If Golden State was healthy,
13 minutes before
if Golden State was healthy,
he was balling. That was insane.
He was about to fry Kawhi's ass. Yes, he was.
All Toronto fans, they get mad when I say if Golden State was healthy, they beat us. Like, I don't even think it's a question. I think they clearly beat us.
Oh, Klay Thompson was there. Yeah, probably might have
right. I'm saying, yeah. So we got lucky with it. Sure, we'll take the championship, but
no, Klay was on one in that game 6, man. I'm trying. Shit. But Ant better offense plus defensive gap than SGA?
No, he's worse on both sides of the ball.
I've been saying SGA is better. I think Ant's defense is getting overly high.
Yeah, but you said Collins. Well, you said Darius Garland, but you meant Colin Sexton. Either way, terrible.
It's still bad. Wait.
Either way,
you saying Ant is worse than SGA on both sides?
Yeah, he's worse on offense and he's worse on defense.
Gotcha.
Significantly worse, Miles, or just worse?
Significantly worse on offense. It's not significantly worse on defense, but he's significantly worse on offense.
So significantly worse as a scorer, distributor, playmaker, all of that stuff. Like
all of it in combination.
SGA clears him because I don't know if he clears him. I think it's a lot closer than you give him credit for. I think that SGA, his ability to get downhill, his ability to pass, I do think that they're better than Anthony Edwards, but I don't think it's superior. I think Anthony Edwards has improved.
Let me ask y'all a question. If SGA wins a chip with OKC, would you respect that more than any chip that Kawhi has won?
If Shea?
It depends on how he performs.
If they wins a chip with OKC, will you respect that chip more than any chip Kawhi has won? In the fourth string with the Spurs, and then going on into a team that was already a conference final team.
Yeah.
Well, if the whole league is injured, yeah.
It depends on the context. Yeah, if he performs, sure. If he averages 35, 7 and 7.
If it's like a 2021 Bucks.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much.
I mean,
that's true.
Hey, Dub, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think State has a
cut off right there.
I've been cutting it out for the last 15 minutes.
You went out. Say it again.
He's still out.
He's probably still cooking right now. Yeah. No, he's probably still cooking.
But to what I was saying, Miles, I do think that Anthony Edwards has gotten better. I don't think that SGA is miles ahead of him. And as a scorer, I think that Anthony Edwards is better at the rim. I think he's a better finisher around the rim. I think that mid-range, I mean, there was a point during the season where he was shooting almost 50% on the mid-range. I think he goes away from that a little bit more than I'd like for him to do. The 3-ball, I do think SGA is better than him at the long ball line, but I don't think he clears him. I do think that there's a gap. I just don't think he clears him.
Semantics.
It's the word
not true.
That's
Nah,
that's
Mar-
title of
No,
that's
but
title
it's
of
the
open gym.
Mars
it's
gets
the
mad.
semantics of the word clears. It's semantics of the word clears.
Mars gets upset when people call him on his BS, but it is
No,
what
no,
it is.
it's the
Like the
semantics of the
stream,
word clears.
like
We're
the
just gonna be
stream, like the
does it
stream,
really clear or is it
like
just
the
a post cap?
stream,
No, it's semantics.
like the
It's
stream,
just-
like the
Let's
stream,
see.
like
Open
the
gym.
video.
Yeah,
Subscribe,
hey,
bro.
the old boy in the comment
Yes,
section running
sir.
them up on my internet. Yeah, I'm at one of my car washes. Hey, listen, I own 3. If you come get your car washed, I'll charge you about $200-$300, sucker.
Y'all be easy. Like the video. Open gym is coming. Y'all be easy, bro. Salute.